Hmm. Hello, everyone. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Thank you so much for being here. Happy Juneteenth if you celebrate. Let me see, y'all. I'm trying to get there we go. Okay. Trying to get everything together. I'm going to turn the air down already. Hope everyone is doing well. I am going to take my time today. We can chat. Hi, Ty Fly. Live, thank you so much for being here. Feel free to join us over on YouTube for the live chat. As for always, I'm going to introduce myself and then we'll get started. I caught a couple things in mind, but we can just chat about whatever you guys want. It's a holiday, so I will live stream twice today. Wasn't feeling that well yesterday, but I'm here now. Oh, thank you, Wilbert. All right, so we will take. I love my scholars. We'll take attendance in just a moment. Let me start by introducing myself as always in case we have anyone new here. Hi, I'm Maggie. I am your substitute teacher. Welcome to my struggle cooking class. I'm just a boy mom times two. I have two teenagers and I am a home cooker, which is what they called me when they were younger. I have been on a health and wellness journey. My whole life I've struggled with weight, and it's going to be a lifetime struggle for me. I accept that, but I have found what works for me. I am working with a metabolic specialist. I've been testing. I've been tested for food sensitivities in her office, and that test, I got a list on the fridge of foods that I can have and foods that I have to avoid. So for me, that was a cheek swab on the inside and then some hair samples. But yeah, everything that we do here, these are recipes that I use substituted ingredients, but you could always make the full flavor version. So we may do a little bit of that today, a little unboxing, maybe make a light dessert, a smoothie. But really, I just wanted to chat and get some feedback from you guys. I guess a little bit of a Q&A. I'm going to take my time. Yesterday was a big day. Happy belated Father's Day. We love all of the fathers and grandfathers and father figures. So I was out yesterday with my family. I did post some pictures if you guys follow me on social. Dad wanted a steak from Longhorn. So I was there with all the manly and masculine decor, but it was his day. So yeah, so we're gonna take attendance, and then I'll just catch you guys up. The boys are here. One is still sleeping, and the other one is over here. But yeah, hey Tiff, let me know what questions you guys have. So I am streaming on Instagram. I'm streaming on Hey Cook. I'm streaming on Twitter, and I'm streaming on YouTube and Facebook. So the live chat, which I call the study hall, is on YouTube. Feel free to watch and participate. This is an interactive class. I am your teacher. You all are my scholars. You've named yourself that. The live chat on YouTube is our study hall. You know, I'm a proud student of lead attorney. I'll call him our professor. Please check him out and buy his course if you're interested in this. I do work from home, thankfully, but having access to the kitchen has been huge in changing for me. I just posted some pictures, I won't say before and after picture because I'm still on my journey, but lead attorney is a now retired family law attorney who took up YouTube live streaming as a pandemic hobby. And he's so good at it. He put a course together. So I'm a student of his course. Maggie, the substitute teacher, is only 4 months old, but we are growing rapidly. And I heard him say, if you are over 35, you need to start a YouTube channel because people need to know what you do. And I've been cooking since 1842. Y'all know I'm the daughter of a retired home economics teacher. I always forget to put this stuff. I need my moderators to remind me when I start my live stream, y'all. I try, but life happens over here. But I'm gonna have to donate this dress. But I heard lead attorneys say if you're over 35, you need to start a YouTube channel. I've always been cooking, and if you guys have been here for a while, you know I love to post pictures of what I'm eating and what I'm making. And then people would ask me, did you make that? And I would say, yeah, I made that. So now I just turn on the camera when I'm in the kitchen. So I'll make a beverage today. Oh, we got the cracker toffee. I don't know if Maine is in here. Let's take attendance class. Whether you're here live, you are most welcome. Whether you're here for the replay, you're most welcome. I know you all like to sometimes recreate these recipes and pause as needed. I'll try to hold up any ingredients. If you have questions, please ask. And I do have a Maggie's cheat sheet in the description where I'm trying to collect all of the stuff that I use so you guys can have access to it. All right, so hello, veggie, one of my day ones. You guys, we are hopefully to be monetized soon, so I'll be shutting the door on day one. I've been updating you all on my progress, and if you're new to this, to be monetized on YouTube, you have to do 4 things. 2 are easy, 2 are hard, and I've checked all 4 boxes. If anyone has questions, please, ask. And there's something else I'm thinking about. I'll run it by you guys. So the last step, YouTube has to review my channel just to make sure that the content is, following the community guidelines and I don't have any copyright strikes or, anything bad going on here. I like to say we are the happy, healthy, wholesome, family-friendly side of YouTube. Hello, Vel. Thank you so much for being here. Miss Glow Girl, thank you for being present. Thank you for coming to class today. Mr. Mustachio, y'all. Moose, I think he wants to be he wants me to be monetized. Sorry, the dress is too big. Gotta get rid of it. I think he wants me to be monetized. Gotta keep it modest, more than I do, but I have so many channel sponsors. I put all you all's names in alphabetical order, so please let me know if I am missing anyone. If you donate any amount before I'm actually monetized on YouTube, then you are a channel sponsor for life for me, and I want to do little things for my channel sponsors. But whether you want to support me, there's a Cash App. It's $M Brown if you want to support via Cash App, and I think this is in the description. I also have a PayPal, so if you want to send anything through PayPal, you're most welcome. And there's also a Venmo. But here's the thing, just watching is free, liking the video is free, sharing the video is free, and subscribing is free. I really didn't think anybody would tune in for this, so every time I go live and you all keep coming back, it just makes my day. I just, this is my happy place, so I'm happy to share it with you all. But, if you go into any other system to support the channel, I'm so appreciative. I'm so, so appreciative for everything. So once I get monetized, what that means is that my channel will actually start earning income from YouTube based on advertisements that they place. I guess if you watch the replay or if you're not a YouTube premium member. So it's like a little bit of profit sharing that they give to content creators, to reward them for having people, watch their content. And there will also be other like super chats and super stickers and memberships. Y'all, like I said, we're not there yet. Let me turn down the air. I think I have an iced coffee in the fridge, and I'm just gonna take my time, y'all. Today's a holiday. It's been a busy weekend. I am gonna cook some stuff, and I'll bring out the cracker toffee, but I just always feel like I'm going 100 miles an hour, so I wanna slow down and enjoy today. Let me turn down the air, because I'm old. And I have an iced coffee in the fridge, so I'm going to get that, and then we'll just do a little bit of housekeeping. I'm still in the middle of roll call. I have our cracker toffee from yesterday, so we'll do roll call and see if main one is in the chat, or if anyone is not familiar with the cracker toffee. And I'm still sipping on this. This is from Panera. Y'all know I do the iced coffee with almond milk, and I have my sugar-free sweeteners in here. Pretty much what I eat is sugar-free, dairy-free, and gluten-free. Ah, much better. Pin the dress in the back if it's getting too big. Thank you for that tip. Here's the thing. So this dress, this is a, I don't know what you call it. Just, so you can see, it's like a little, of course I have my leggings on. Nana said I had to make sure that I'm covered up. But my issue with getting smaller, oh, I don't know if I shared this. I'm maintaining an 80+ pound weight loss with at least 20, maybe even 40 more to go. This is just the way that I eat now. But if you look at my before pictures, which I've shared, just being, bigger and having more to me, my, blouses or whatever were, I guess, up here. I don't know what it's called, but now I find them kind of, coming down and I'm more exposed. So that's why I'm always like adjusting. So I don't know if I pinned it. I don't know. I'll have to take a look at that. That's a really good tip, but thank you. Oh, thank you, Mona. Thank you, my dear. I always want to represent myself well and represent you all well. Kim G, thank you for the compliment. Thank you for being here. I like to think of this as like a Viking dress or like a, not Lord of the Rings. What was that show we all watched? Game of Thrones, like this pattern. I don't know. To me, it looks kind of Celtic or something. But thank you so much. Okay, Genesis, absolutely. Thank you for being here. You all feel free. Take your time in my class, whether you're here live, whether you're here for the replay, whether you need to hop out and take care of family, because we all know life happens. I just appreciate y'all being here. Honestly, our channel is going to grow low and slow, if you ask me. Nothing goes viral over here. Aw, Kim G, thank you, thank you. Mr. Mustachio says, super cute dress. Okay, thank you. I do like it. I'll have to look at the tag. I just don't, I don't want it to, I want to be, but you know what I could do? They do have like that tape. This is becoming a lot, that fashion tape that I could kind of like, or pin it. But thank you. Yes, everybody. Happy Juneteenth. I was telling the boys about the history about that. I was talking to my best friend. Y'all know I'm in the Atlanta area, and the history of our country. I am an immigrant. We came here when I was 1. I am the daughter of African immigrants who came for education. I was born in Ghana, a beautiful country in West Africa, and you all have seen Nana on the show with me, and my dad still doesn't believe I'm cooking. He said, "Oh, Maggie, why is she still talking?" So, he doesn't really believe I'm cooking because I am the daughter of a retired home economics teacher. And my mom doesn't take any shortcuts. And so she cooked for the family. And when she was in the kitchen, Dad would say, "Maggie, in the kitchen." So that's just how I was raised. I didn't really have a choice. There were no child labor laws. But I appreciate it now because now that I have to make changes, for myself and for my health, I'm so glad I know my way around the kitchen. So happy to share it with you all. I used to be pre-diabetic. I used to have elevated cholesterol, and I used to have borderline blood pressure, and all of that is normal now with no medication. Like I've shared here, always struggled with weight, but over 40, I'm 46, over 40, the weight problem started to turn into a health problem. So I'm so glad I turned it around. Oh yeah, so that's what I was going to talk about. Moose says you didn't know today was a holiday. Businesses are closed. So yeah, I was talking to my best friend about that. So being here in the Atlanta area, this part of the South, when the Emancipation Proclamation was signed, as I understand it, because even though I've been cooking since 1842, I wasn't around then. But the word got out to the people in this part of the country. So slaves were free on paper, but in the central part of the country, I guess the central, the south, Oklahoma, Texas area. For whatever reason, they didn't get the message. And unfortunately, some African Americans were still slaves for 2 to 3 years after the papers were signed. So Juneteenth is heavily celebrated, more in that part of the country. But we appreciate, the day off and always, remember how far, people have come. Yes, Mona, and we love all of our men and all of our fathers. You all know I'm amicably divorced from my children's father, but I always say he's a good man and he's a great dad. And he even supports me having the boys in these live streams, which yesterday was a disaster. So I wanted to do it by myself today. But I made the boys call their dad and their papa. They're with me this weekend, and then we went out with my dad to Longhorn Steakhouse. Oh, yes. Thank you all for liking. Thank you all for being here. Let's see. I know dress is too big. Good problem to have. Yeah, I just don't like this right here. I'm always adjusting. They're just getting too big. Yeah. I don't like to be exposed, even though Snuggle says I'm flashing y'all. I'm not. All right, let's see. Aw, thank you, Moose. Oh, you guys make me feel so encouraged because I'll be honest with you, y'all, I'm taking my time today. It's a lot. But when you're on a health and wellness journey or a weight loss journey and you tell people that you've lost weight, because I've done it too, the number one question they ask is, how much weight did you lose and how long did it take you? And there's all of these videos about, shredding the weight loss, and people do extreme things. And here's the thing, I support what works for you. I have tried, Weight Watchers, Nutrisystem, they all work. But the problem is if you're greedy like me and you like to eat, the dining experience for me is actually very important. We all eat with our eyes first. I love looking at it. I love the presentation. I love, the sound it makes when you, break something like, I don't know, cracker toffee. I like the aroma. I like all of that. I know there are some people, I'll never forget, y'all. I was like still in college or right out of college, and I went with a girlfriend to, it might have been Denny's or one of those kind of restaurants. And one thing about Maggie, I'm pretty indecisive. Like if I have a lot of choices, I don't do well at buffets. I'm like frozen, like I don't know what to get. So I'll often ask for a recommendation. And so I'll look, and if I can't decide, I'll ask the waitress. Let me know if I'm long stroking. I don't intend to, but I'm feeling better today. I didn't feel great yesterday, so I'm taking my time. But I remember asking this young waitress, she might have been younger than me, 20, like barely 20. And I said, "Oh, I can't decide between this and that. What do you recommend?" And she was like, "I don't know. I don't really eat much." 20 years later, I still remember that. I mean, she was like this big, but I was like, who says that they don't eat? But hey, I know there are some people that it's like food is just about nourishment, and that's fine. I can respect that. Some people can eat the same thing, and that's fine. I respect that, but it really is an experience for me. So, my point in my rambling is, whatever weight loss program or health and wellness journey you're on, if you don't like the food and you like to eat, it's going to be a problem because once you lose the weight and you go back to eating what you like, we all know what happens. The weight's going to come back and then some. So for me, I am very passionate about finding food that I can eat with the ingredients I have to have. Oh, Wilbur, y'all can't wait to super chat me. I know, y'all, I checked it again this morning. It's still in progress. Google or YouTube says that the review can take anywhere from 24 hours to 28 days. But I always say, for the first 40 years, I had the standard American diet, the SAD, the SAD diet. But God willing, for the next 40 years, I'll be cooking here for y'all. Oh, thank you, Mona. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right. Okay, class. God's girl is here. Hello, welcome to class. And Miss Globe Girl, hello, hello. Genesis, I know you're working, but thank you, sweetheart. Keisha, hello, Keisha. Thank you for being here. Dee Dee, welcome. Hi, Maggie, love your channel. Thank you so much. And tell me, what do you love about it? Because I got some ideas. You all know that it's just me and my iPad. But we're going to get some equipment so y'all can see the counter. But for right now, I got to hold stuff up to you. So let me know. I try to hold it up longer so you can get some screenshots. But one thing that's come in mind, I want to know what you guys think. Because I'm not monetized yet. And this is not so much about money because I want to do it very affordably. But one of the things that I'm tossing around, in lead attorney's course, consultations. And y'all know I'm not a proper chef. I'm just a mom and a home cook. But I know some people have questions and they're a little bit like camera shy. So I'm thinking about setting up consultations where you all can book a session, and it'll be very affordable, like 30 minutes for $30, or if you want to do an hour, maybe $50, just to start out. If people want to like put a meal plan together or actually cook something and set up your camera over your counter, and I can kind of walk you through it one by one. But I'd love to know, what do you all think about that? Like a one-on-one cooking consult or private cooking class. I've been thinking about that, so I'd love to know what my scholars think. Hey, Belle, welcome to class. Thank you for being here. Oh, Wilbert says I look well rested. Thank you. Wilbert is always keeping it honest, so I appreciate the feedback because you will call it as it is. Okay. And Mona, the moderator, thank you so much. Hello, Mona. Make sure you let us know about your kids' channel. If you guys have your own YouTube channel, if you have a family business, or if your kids are behaving and you just want to shout it out, please put it in the chat. Oh, I'm in your ear. Okay. Oh, let's get to the toffee. Mona likes the idea. Moose says he gets excited when you find a good pair of cloth shears or a discount on thread or patterns. Oh, you're talking about fixing these clothes, right? Yeah. I just donate. I have the people come, you put the bag out, and I just try to, one of the things that I try to do to be sustainable, but it is important, especially when you have kids and they outgrow stuff. It's like, you can just have so much stuff. I did have somebody complaining about my cluttered counter, so I'm working on it, y'all. It's really me in my kitchen. It's just me. But there are so many services that will come to the house and donate. So if I buy something, I am buying more now because I'm shrinking. So I am buying more, but I'm trying to buy quality pieces that are just, you all know my style now. I'm just, hopefully classically elegant for you. You all keep me, hold me accountable so that I can age gracefully. But if I buy a pair of shoes, then I donate a pair of shoes. So I try and keep it 1-to-1. Same thing, if the kids ask me for something, I'm like, okay, bring me what you're getting rid of. Yeah, so Mona's kids have a channel. Genesis says you're in. You all give me the context because sometimes I'm on delay. Wilbert said I look fed up. I was fed up. Moose, I am not blaming you, but I tried it. You want to come say hi? Or no, you don't have to. Okay, anyway, so you all know I have 2 teenage boys, and Alex, our class taste tester, has been a good helper for me. You coming to say hi or no? What are you doing?
Not sure.
Okay, well, if you're going to walk through here. So my oldest, Marcus the swimmer, you all affectionately call him Swim Shady. He wanted to make some lemons, y'all. It was a disaster. Let me tell you about those lemons. They are not here. I know we were supposed to, I think, oh God, all this time I'm talking. I'm going to try it with oranges. We're going to start that. That boy left those lemons on the stove. They turned into molasses. I texted him, and that's the number one rule when you're cooking. What I taught the kids, you have to stay focused. But he had his device, he had his earphones in, and he went away. And that's what burnt, not the toffee. So we're going to talk about toffee. Oh, they're saying hi, Alex.
Hello.
Can you say hello and introduce yourself?
I'm Alex. I'm her youngest son. Currently, at this moment, I am measuring the diameter in the area of her kitchen.
Okay. What are we doing that for? Anyway, but yeah, I was fed up. He was just like rushing me because I actually like to teach you all and engage with you all. He was like, yeah, oh yeah. Let me tell you something. Okay, I'm gonna show y'all mine. I know I had a comment about the toffee, and I'll get my apron on, and we're gonna do a couple things. Y'all don't laugh at me. Okay, so yesterday, Marcus had an idea for candied lemons. I know they look crazy, kind of like the Christmas bacon. Am I gonna get another troll for this? I'm gonna taste it. Ooh. Okay.
Is it any good?
It's okay. Would you try a piece? Okay. So we're gonna redo this with oranges. This is my substitute version. Can you No, I got a piece for you. You don't want that one?
They don't look really good.
They don't look good?
Stick to the pan.
All right. Let me explain what happened. Let me get my apron on. We're going to do this with oranges this morning. I'm going to figure it out. Okay. So my oldest sent me a recipe, a TikTok recipe for candied lemons. So you get lemons, you wash them, you slice them thin, and then you boil them for 45 minutes in a simple syrup. Simple syrup is just equal water and sugar. And we got that done, and we put them on a simmer, and I told him to set the timer. And then they were boiling nicely, but then they started to turn like a little yellow, and then a little golden brown, and then a little darker brown. I turned off the fire. You want to taste it? Heal one up.
I don't want to taste that.
Oh, he don't want that. You want to taste this? Okay. Hold on. I'll let you.
Your cooking looks better than his.
My cooking looks better than his? Okay. We're gonna cut this up. Can I tell them the lemon story, and then we're gonna talk about this toffee. He's over here like,
Thank you. Oh, it's the same that was in the
it's a bit in the fridge. I don't know.
Is that what
Oh, they're telling you to use hand tools to measure. You want the measuring tape?
No. And it was just going through.
He got a phone. Okay, so my rule here for having devices, you have to have good grades, A's and B's, and you have to be at least 13. Alex just turned 13, so he's playing with his phone to see what all it can do. He's not really measuring anything, but
Yes, I am.
okay, what are you measuring?
I'm using the AR and on the iPhone, and you can go to measure, and you can see how level things are, and you can measure like the area and perimeter of objects.
Well, Moose, I do have a measuring tape in the house, and their dad is actually very handy.
You have. Let me tell you all the tools she has. She's got a hammer, a pair of weird pliers,
You still want this toffee?
and a screwdriver. You got a screw.
But I have 3 handymen that I can call.
And all these tools, most likely 99% came from, like, you know when they give you like a box to build something like a desk or a chair, and it comes with a screwdriver that fits the screws with it? That's what these tools are.
Alright, you still want this toffee though, don't you?
Yeah.
I'm not trying to be handy. I just make the snacks. Y'all do not come here for me to fix anything but these plates. So anyway, back to the lemons. Yes, he left his lemons unattended. And I have told both of the boys, excuse me, number 1 in the kitchen, you have to be, wash your hands, but you have to focus. Meaning, you can't be doing a little something. What did lead attorney say? He put something in the oven. I mean, unless you're baking something or slow cooking something, you have to stay on it. And he walked away, and they went from yellow to tan to brown to black to burnt. So mine started to brown. I know this looks bad, y'all, but they actually taste pretty good. I had some lemons and I did them with the sugar substitute. Okay, whatever. Alex is hovering. He's hovering. Okay. So the toffee. Oh my gosh, it's already starting.
It started!
Y'all don't make me look, Maggie is not handy. I will tell you what I can do. I know that is not the way that I add value. Don't ask me to fix nothing, lift nothing. No. Mm-mm. All right, let me get my apron. Look who is here. One of our custom troll bots. Welcome to class, burnt Christmas bacon. Just for that, we're gonna make some Christmas bacon too. I didn't know what I wanted to cook. Just like lead attorney says he doesn't know. Oh, but I don't have any cinnamon.
I will find some.
I used the rest of the cinnamon, but I do want to
You
make
used
some.
all the cinnamon putting it outside around the house.
Let me get my apron on. Do you see any down there?
Snoop Dogg.
Oh, wow. Okay.
I don't see any cinnamon.
What term for established? What do I need to substitute that word for?
I'm gonna get something to drink.
Okay. I'm washing my Maggie apron somewhere in Costa Rica. We do have a couple stores, but if I'm not advertising my stuff, why am I telling y'all to go look at it? So we're just putting on an apron. All right. But I'm going to be traveling again soon. We'll talk about that. I do have some. So you guys like the one-on-one consult. So I'll start creating a little website where you can book a little 30-minute session with me. I'm just trying to do everything that I'm being, taught to do. Okay, microwave cracker toffee. I'm feeling good now. I wasn't feeling too good, but y'all make me feel good.
I make you feel good.
Did you find a cinnamon? You know how they always hover around when the food is out? Okay. All right, so we made yesterday a dessert. It comes from the food. It comes from the Food Network. If you look it up, it's called microwave cracker toffee. And you make it and you keep it in the fridge. I'll tell you guys. So it's like one big sheet.
Oh, you get to try it? The editor doesn't get any candy.
All right, so here's the recipe.
Mmm.
Is it yummy? What does it taste like?
Crackers with chocolate.
Okay, so this is a very simple recipe, one that you can make with the kids or for the kids. The hardest part is you have to wait on it. So let me show it to you guys. And we made this yesterday. Main one wanted to see it. It doesn't have to stay overnight. But this is the recipe, okay? Microwave cracker toffee. So if you Google this, microwave cracker toffee, Food Network, that's the recipe. Really simple. Excuse me. All right. Sorry. The recipe calls for a sleeve of saltine crackers. That's one of the things that's really good about this recipe. You can use it with ingredients you probably already have in the house. Sorry. I feel like I got some. What do you do? Okay. Sorry. Focus, Maggie. Saltine crackers. So you just want to get some type of tray or whatever. This can be any type of surface. Are you done?
Yes. I'm a troll.
Oh, King, I haven't even started cooking anything. We're going to do whatever y'all want today. Hi, Titanium. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you for coming to class. Y'all, it's a holiday. I'm taking my time. Okay, so for this recipe, I know it looks crazy, but I'm going to put it back in the fridge for a minute just to see, or in the freezer just to see if I can really get it to, well, it's pretty solid. I want to get it to snap for you. Y'all, I'm in the Atlanta area, so even though the air conditioning is on, chocolate starts to melt. Okay. Microwave cracker toffee. Get a sleeve of saltines. I used a substitute for my gluten-free rice crackers. I know Vel has made it using like either the Toll House or the Clubhouse crackers. Any cracker that you have on hot. Hey, Tricole. Anybody on Instagram, feel free to join us on YouTube. Maggie, the substitute teacher, if you want to participate in the live chat. It's free. Lay your saltine crackers on parchment paper on any type of tray. If y'all want me to make this again, I'll make it again. It's easy. So I got this parchment paper from the Dollar Tree. Used to be $1. You can also get parchment paper on the roll, just like aluminum foil. Parchment paper has been treated with silicone, so it is great for non-stick. You can see that I used my substitute rice crackers, but saltines, I would love if you have a cracker that's square. That means you can assemble them together like one big sheet. Oh, much better. I'm sorry. What do you eat when you come off of your fast? You can always catch me for the replay. Y'all just know anytime you turn on, there's going to be something food related over here. But you are most welcome. Weren't we supposed to be making bacon? I don't have cinnamon, but I do have this. I don't know, maybe for the kids. Okay, sorry y'all, I get distracted. Saltine crackers, or any crackers, lay them on parchment paper. Then you want to make your toffee. Toffee is easy. It's just butter and sugar. I substituted goat butter, and I substituted my sugar substitute. I think we use the, oh, you know what, Wilbert, we're going to do this for you. We're going to do the monk fruit on the bacon today. Wilbert, do you want to just try it just the monk fruit, or do you want to do any seasonings on it too? So we'll get that started. I'm feeling good. Maybe I'll make an omelet or something. Sorry, y'all. I'm just all over the place today. So in the recipe, because you're using a whole sleeve of saltine crackers, it calls for a whole cup of sugar and a whole stick of bacon. I have never made that much of a portion. What I do like about this is that if I want just a little snack, I can just do a handful of crackers, and then you can eyeball your butter and sugar. So I think I use like a couple tablespoons of each. Give it a try, like 1-to-1. You put that into the microwave, so your solid pat of butter, and pour your sugar or sweetener substitute over top. You don't mix it up. You just put it in the microwave in like 30-second increments. It will start to melt down. So it's going to start as like that yellow color, and then it's going to start to turn like golden and then tan. And then as soon as it turns brown, you want to take it out of the microwave. So depending on how much butter and sugar that is, it could be a minute or 2 or 3 or 8. But once it turns, like, to me, maybe this color brown, coffee and cream brown, you take it out and then you pour the toffee all over the saltine crackers. So you've got your tray of crackers, you pour your hot toffee. That I wouldn't let the kids do because it's very hot, but you pour it and like glaze all over the crackers. While that toffee is still warm, because it will solidify pretty quickly, you want to get chocolate chips. Whatever chocolate chips you have. You know, I use the sugar-free ones, but you can use whatever chocolate chips you have. And you sprinkle them dry on top of the hot toffee, on top of the crackers. And you let it sit for like a couple of minutes. And what will happen is the chocolate chips that were sitting up on top of the toffee will start to melt down, and they'll go from that ashy brown, you know what chocolate chips look like dry? They'll start to get that shiny brown. And then you just get a spatula. You don't even have to do much to them because they're hot from the toffee. You just get a spatula and you smooth them out over the toffee. That's that janky kind of chocolate that someone was asking if they were burnt. Okay, Moose, thank you for the feedback. Let me know. Am I talking too much, y'all? Should I just get to the cooking? I want to make sure that I'm delivering value for you all. And then last thing, so you got your crackers, you got your toffee, you got your chocolate, and then you sprinkle a little bit of flaky sea salt. That's it. If you want nuts, do nuts. If you want coconut shavings, do that while it's still warm. And then you just put it in the fridge. Depending on how big of a tray you made, an hour, couple hours, go run an errand and come back. And then you have this crazy looking brick thing that will just snap. So I'm gonna plate it so you all can see. Thank you, Moose. You know we love you back. Thank you so much. I appreciate the okay, I can take the feedback. Get to the cooking, Maggie. So it's just gonna break like brittle. This is fun for kids. Then you can just plate it. You'll have like jagged pieces of toffee. So you see you have your cracker, you have your toffee, you have your chocolate. This would be like a great I don't know, like kitchen snack or little homemade dessert if you're doing a little tray. So I'm gonna scroll back. Somebody had asked if the toffee was burnt. It's a layer of chocolate. So this is what the kids love. Mona's kids, if you check out her video, they actually made this toffee and they reviewed it. You all have just given me an idea when I don't know what to cook. Maybe sometimes I'll still go live and you guys can tell me what you want to see if I have the ingredients. Okay. Luke Hazley, hello ma'am. Thank you so much for being here. You all please check out Luke Hazley's channel. She is a new content creator, but she has been around supporting so many in the community. She's talking about young women and you all know what's going on out there. I don't have to say it, but it is important to me, even though I'm a boy mom, that we represent ourselves well. Okay, so I'm gonna scroll back so you guys can see here, this is what that toffee was that we made yesterday. Okay, so Kim G is making the toffee. Yeah, so you guys can see it's, let me see if I can get a piece for you. So you can see this one, I still have the chocolate chips on it, but it's really easy to make. I'll take a picture of that. My pictures go on the community tab and then I'll take a bite. That's what the kids like to eat. But it's really easy. Just crackers, whatever crackers you have, toffee, which is sugar and butter, melt it in the microwave, put it on warm, sprinkle your chocolate chips. I'll wash my hands. Okay, and Wilbert, so I'm coming to make your bacon next. I do have regular like thick cut pork bacon, or do you want me to try it on the beef bacon? So yeah, you guys can find this. I think I put the link in the description, but if I didn't, yes, thank you, Mona. Y'all please check out Luke Hazley's channel. So this is the recipe. It's called microwave cracker toffee. This is a Food Network recipe. Let me just take some pictures. And you can see, I'll show you guys. I love this stuff. But you know, again, this is something that you can handle the hot toffee, but you can let the kids help with decorating. Everybody could have, you know, I try to take 2 vacations a year, one with the kids and one without. And I took the kids and Nana one year. We went to Hershey up in Pennsylvania and stayed up there. And they actually have like a make your own candy bar, like factory experience. And you get to pick your sprinkles or whatever. You can see it come through the conveyor belt. But you guys can see in the Food Network recipe, they put nuts. Hopefully y'all can see. They put nuts on top of theirs. It looks like chopped pecans. This is just the cracker, the layer of toffee, and because I used my gluten-free rice crackers, they were kind of brown, but you can see a little bit of that on there. But with saltines, you would see all the different colors. This is my sugar-free chocolate and some flaky sea salt. That's it. Yummy. Okay, Wilbert. I'm not a fan of okra. I like to challenge myself to make anything, but Wilbert, white chocolate, someone said peanut butter chips. You just need something that would melt. I'll have to think about that. But much better. You asked about the okra. I'm big on textures, and you know how okra kind of, I love fried okra though. We could probably fry some okra. I just don't like that stewed okra, that kind of slimy. Okay. But I will give that a try. Oh, I got my pearls. I'm always going to wear the pearls. Condemnia got on to me, one of our earliest channel sponsors. Y'all, I wore the pearls like one day for an interview and took a picture of myself, and that was my original picture before we had. And I wore them one time, and everybody got used to them. So I make sure I put them on when I'm cooking for you all. I always have my pearls on. I'm not talking too much? Okay, good. I just thought like, oh, I don't want a long stroke comparing me to TLA. I'll never compare. But yeah, Lead loves the monologue. We learned so much from him. Okay, so Wilbert, I'm gonna do your Christmas bacon. Oh no, Wilbert, you wanted bacon with the monk fruit. I could put burnt Christmas bacon on the, y'all. We're gonna do that. We're gonna make some chocolate covered bacon. It's gonna be so good. Mm-hmm. Mm. Mm-hmm. Found it. Yes, sir. Let me get my ingredients. Oh, Wilbert, you want beef bacon or pork bacon? Thank you, Miss Lou Casey. Mmm. I've been overcooking almond flour for okra. Okay. Ah, okay. We're gonna do monk fruit and beef bacon. Let's see if we can make some candy bacon with monk fruit. Let me wash my hands and stop snacking, and I'll show you guys how to do it. All right, so we don't need our spices. Sorry guys, I'll probably make some fish too. Another question I wanted to ask you all. When the boys are home, stuff is not put back where I had it, so I had to dig and look. Another question I had for you all, anybody who's following me on YouTube, excuse me, I'm going to be traveling. I'm flying out Wednesday. I'm going to be gone Wednesday through Sunday. I'll take you with me on the community tab so you can always see what I'm eating and where I'm at. One of these trips that's been postponed with everything that's going on. But I did pre-record a series. So if you guys go to my page on the home page or the cover page, you will see upcoming videos, but there's 5 of them. It's cooking for kids, cooking for teens, cooking for singles, cooking for couples, and cooking for families, because I've been all of that. So I made some pre-recorded videos that are set to go live, well, premiere when I'm traveling. And, if you all know, Lead Attorney has told us about, not for the algorithm to always try and have some type of content for a rhythm. And since I live stream every day, I want to give you guys something every day. So my question is, when I was playing around on scheduling it, I didn't think it was going to show up on the screen where you guys see the thumbnail. I thought it would just announce. So my son was like, you got all these upcoming videos. I would love to know what you all think about for that for future. Do you like to have that up there, or is it like pushing out notifications and it's annoying? All right, so we've got our bacon. Y'all know I'm using this beef bacon. If you're new to it, so was I. This one came from Costco. It's the 5-pounder. We're still working through it. And for our sugar, because candy bacon is usually just brown sugar and bacon, Wilbert, one of our scholars, has asked me to try it with monk fruit. If you're not familiar with monk fruit, this is what I'm using. So you can see here, this is sucrin, that's the brand monk fruit. This is a 0-calorie sweetener. Just because I avoid sugar does not mean I don't have sweet. I really like sweet, but I have to find some 0-calorie substitutions. Is Uncle Stu here? Hello, Uncle Stu. This will be a good one for you, Uncle Stu. I know a lot of you are on a health and wellness journey like I am. Maybe you want to lose weight like I do, or maybe you just like to eat and you like to learn about stuff. I did not know about this. I just watched the video. Apparently, there's this fruit called monk fruit that some monks in a faraway place found this fruit. And when they ate it, it was very sweet, but it did not spike their blood sugar like regular sugar cane. So, like humans do, this is like hundreds of years ago. I'll read it. But they harvested it and they dried it, and now you can find monk fruit as a 0-calorie sugar replacement. So, this monk fruit, you'll see it, it's the white granular. So, it gives you the sugar experience, and you see it replaces sugar 1-to-1 for recipes. So, Ty, I used Instacart. So the brand, I'd never heard of it before. Dean Halal. Dean Halal. Hopefully I'm not butchering that. But this came from Costco. But maybe you check their website, Dean Halal, and a lot of them usually have like a store locator where you can put in your zip code and it'll tell you what stores. I don't have a Costco membership. That's one of the things I love about Instacart. Instacart will do grocery delivery for you from a lot of different stores. And I should have if one of the moderators can find an old video with my Instacart discount code, and please share that, you can try it out. But I can shop at Costco without a Costco membership. So back to the monk fruit. A couple things. Some people are more interested in natural. There are a lot of different sugar substitutes, Whether or not you're diabetic or pre-diabetic, we all, I think, consume a lot more sugar than we need. And I am not a doctor and I am not the food police. But once I started my health and wellness journey, I don't count calories or carbs or any of that stuff, but it's bothering me. I'll get rid of this dress or pin it. I notice I do have to watch my sugar. Everything that I eat is supposed to be under 6 grams of sugar. So that's the only thing when I turn on the back, I'm looking for the label. But there are some sugar substitutes that are laboratory made, and then there are some sugar substitutes that are natural. I try to eat as natural as possible. Again, it's not the end of the world, but just for information purposes, because I'm not a doctor. So things like monk fruit and stevia, they come from plants. So that's why you'll see this as like a natural sweetener, all natural. A lot of people like that. The other ones like Splenda and Equal, the aspartame or the sucralose, those are laboratory made. So, a lot of people believe that, the laboratory stuff is bad because your body doesn't recognize it as well. My skinny syrup, some of them have Splenda, some of them have okay, monk fruit. I thought it was monk fruit. So the skinny syrups has a natural line, monk fruit and agave. I put this in my coffee and all kinds of stuff. But at the end of the day, start somewhere, use what you have. Wonderful, Uncle Stewie's sugar is down. Congratulations. I know you've been on a journey. Wonderful. So yes, this may come from, I've heard that before, if you have a heavy Muslim population, that makes sense. You might be able to find this bacon in your area. And Luke Hazley is letting us, I love my scholars. You guys, we educate each other. It's important to keep your insulin balanced even if you're not diabetic. All right. Awesome. So yeah, even this cracker toffee that I made, the recipe called for regular sugar. I use my substitute. So this is a dessert that's sugar-free, gluten-free, and dairy-free. Just for me. I really try not to break out. The songs are in my head. You can see already the chocolate is starting to melt a little bit just being out of the fridge. We're in the South. So yeah, make your own candy bars. Y'all clap it up for Uncle Stu. I'm not a doctor, so I don't know what normal blood sugar is supposed to be. But going from 400 to 100, that's awesome. What I have learned, you all, sugar is highly addictive and it's highly inflammatory. And the thing that really frustrates me, I love sweets. But what I've learned on my journey is there is so much extra sugar put in stuff that's not even supposed to be sweet, like pasta sauce. If you just look on the back and the stuff that you eat, you'll see sugars and then you'll see added sugars. And I'm like, why are we adding sugars? We know why they do it, just so that it tastes good. But when I had to, eliminate sugar, for the first 10 days, I was very cranky and it was hard. But eventually you get to a point where it's like, it's your new normal. And now when I eat like proper sugar, sometimes I have to lay down. It's a lot. But I'm so proud of you, Uncle Stu. And Uncle Stu has shared on his channel that he had a diabetes diagnosis, and I'm so proud of you for making the changes. Uncle Stu, let us know, what are you doing? I don't know if you want to share if it's medication or what substitutions have you made that are helping you. Uh-oh. Much better says, yep. Y'all, a lot of us are walking around with that. We can do better. Look, I enjoy my sugar when, on special occasion. You always hear me say, it's not what you eat from time to time, it's what you eat all of the time. So yes, I'm going on vacation, celebrate. I'll feel kind of crappy like I did yesterday. We were at Longhorn and then I went to tea. So I indulged and I had to lay down. But just not the everyday, and especially for the kids, all the condiments that I have, I know Uncle Stu is passionate about the boy moms and the mothers of sons, but you know, all of us for our kids, even for some of the brands that we know and love, when the kids want ketchup, this is just what they go for in the house. This is just what I have, and I don't have them on any program. Same thing for chocolate syrup. So there are different things that you can do just because, you know, if you want to. All right, so Uncle Stu is taking his meds. Drink more walking, more water. No rice and potatoes, added more veggies. Good for you. QQ wants to know. Excuse me. My birthday is in November. November 29th is my birthday. And I don't have a P.O. box. If you want to send me some happy mail, just inbox me. We'll figure out something. But yes, congratulations, Uncle Stu. Thank you so much. Oh, wow. Beautiful lie. I know, they're like, Maggie, get over it. All right, the bacon. All right, so I cook my bacon in the air fryer. There are a lot of ways to cook it, but I like the air fryer. So I have my drip tray. Yes, this is real, my kitchen. So I'm just gonna line it with foil for easy cleanup. Hey, Ada, thank you so much for being here. Sent Ada some happy mail. She looked beautiful in her Maggie apron. Regular foil. I know some people keep bacon grease. I don't, so it drips on the tray and then I toss it. But please do what works for you. Okay, so I've just lined my tray with foil for easy cleanup. My air fryer, I think I have the link in the cheat sheet for you all in the description. It's the Power XL. It's just the oven style with a door that opens and it has different trays so you can cook at different heights or different levels. So I have these trays. I'm gonna put bacon on one tray. We're gonna put our monk fruit on it. And then because the air fryer is basically an oven with a fan, it has a heat source and it has a fan so it'll blow things around. That's how things get crispy. I have some chicken wings left over from yesterday. I'll reheat those in the air fryer. However, if you're cooking something that's lightweight like a tortilla or a sopapilla, let me know if anybody wants to see that. Or bacon, it can fly away in the air fryer. So I'll put the bacon on one tray and then I always put another tray kind of close to it over top so it stays flat. T-car. Bacon again? Oh, you want to see the, like, okay, y'all like this bacon. I'm glad you like it. Drip tray. Other tray. I don't know. There's a name for it. I don't know. All right. This will work on pork bacon. I'm using beef bacon from Costco. Dean Halal is the brand. Turkey bacon, give it a try. Let me know. Y'all know it's like deli meat. Oh, but that shipping from Amazon. Ooh, so titanium. I know titanium is in the Arizona area, so your Costco doesn't have it, but you can get it from Amazon. Hopefully the shipping isn't too bad. A lot of times they will ship on ice. So a lot of the goat's cheeses that I buy, if they're not in the stores that I go to, you can buy it online. And a lot of the places, if you buy in bulk, like $40, $50, then they'll ship it to you free on ice. So we got our bacon here. Go ahead and get in here. In case you guys haven't seen it before, it really does give you the bacon experience. So I'm gonna separate it carefully. When I have bacon like this, I separate it carefully so it doesn't pull. So I just kind of go like that. And I'll show you guys what I'm doing. But it gives you that nice fat, which gives you the flavor. I see my scholars like bacon. I'm just using it a lot because I've got this 5-pound bag, so I'm doing everything with it. Maybe we'll even do some chocolate bacon. I know it sounds crazy, but I want to try it. Because was it Vel or Mona said put bacon on the toffee, but I have heard of that. All right, so I'll show you guys what I'm doing. So I have lined the bacon up, and this is not bad, a pretty thick cut. This is the beef bacon on my air fryer tray. So let me wash my hands. I love being here with you all. You know, this is just amazing to me because I really am just doing what I'd be doing anyway in the kitchen. You all keep me company, so thank you for being here. Okay, so Wilbert, one of my scholars, wanted to see how the candy bacon would work with monk fruit. Usually it's brown sugar, but we're gonna give this a try. Let me dry my hands really well because I don't want the sugar on my hands. So we have done Christmas bacon, who is in here, one of my custom trolls. Christmas bacon, that was really good. Christmas bacon was the brown sugar, cinnamon, and nutmeg. It was so tasty, but I burnt it. I burnt Christmas bacon. I got distracted, shocker, and left him in there too long. Okay, so Erin says, bacon is great. I can satisfy my sweet tooth while getting your fat and protein. Here you go. Oh, let me get a spoon. So we'll do two versions of this because when I make candy bacon, it doesn't last around here. Halal is meat preparation. Yeah, I believe, isn't it the Muslim version of kosher? So our Jewish brothers and sisters, they need their meats to be prepared and other things to be prepared kosher. And then our Muslim brothers and sisters, they need their meats to be prepared halal. And I am not an expert, but I believe it has something to do with the way the animal is slaughtered. I don't know if it's prayed for over. There's just certain rules that they have, so we want to support. Y'all, it just tastes good. Okay, so we got our monk fruit. So y'all can see it really just gives you the sugar experience. So I put a spoon in there, but I'm going to put it in my hand. So you guys can see here, we've got our sugar crystals. We're going to sprinkle this, wow, all on the bacon. Now here's the thing. I'll do another spoonful. Not bad. It actually comes out pretty quickly. So Wilbert, that's the first thing. Just be mindful. Usually I do this with brown sugar, and you know, brown sugar kind of has that wet sand experience, my brown sugar substitute. So it literally like falls out in clumps. This was like proper crystals. Oh, Uncle Stu was a Muslim? Everybody's welcome here. Look, if you like to eat, or if you like to cook, or you just want to watch me do it, I love everybody. So yeah, that's one of the things, you all know I'm an immigrant, and that's one of the things that growing up with my mom, she was one of those that on grocery day we would have to go to multiple grocery stores because she liked going to her Asian grocery stores to get certain seasonings, or the African grocery store. I'm like, why can't we just get everything from Publix? No, Maggie. So it was like a 3 or 4 stop trip. So I think this is okay. I don't have a lot of sugar on there. It's kind of a dusting. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the back of this spoon. Absolutely. We love everybody. I'm going to take the back of this spoon here, and I'm just going to kind of smooth it out so we have sugar. I'm going to call it sugar. Y'all know what it is. I'm just going to make sure we have the monk fruit all the way, you know, on the tips. So what's going to happen when this bacon hits the air fryer or the broiler or toaster oven or however you do it, it will start to caramelize, and you'll get like that syrupy sweet on top of the bacon. I know it sounds weird, sweet and savory together, but candy bacon is amazing. But here's the only thing. Unlike regular bacon, you can't eat candy bacon hot because it'll be that chewy texture. You need to let it cool so that it can snap like our toffee, because the sugar, the monk fruit that we put on there, or brown sugar, whatever you use, will get sticky sweet, and then when you take it out to cool, it'll solidify. All right, so this is what we have. Just our sugar, our monk fruit. Let's go ahead and get this cooking. So we'll do one version with the monk fruit, and then we'll do another version with the chocolate. Hello, Snuggles. We just talked you up. Snuggles, I'm going to beat you to it. Before I am asked, I'm going to drop the link for Snuggles because Snuggles is always asking. So if you want to come on up, you are More than welcome to. All right, so I'm gonna put this on top of the beef bacon. So I'm gonna do better about my timing because I can forget timing and then it can, y'all already know. Okay, what else were we gonna do? We talked about the toffee. I think I wanna do those sliced oranges. I wanna give it a try. Thank you for the information, Miss Lou Paisley. All right, so I'm gonna try. I've got some oranges because I'm traveling. One of the things that I do whenever I'm gonna be gone for a while, whatever produce or perishables that I have in the house, I try to go ahead and use them and use them up so they don't spoil. So I'm just scanning to see what I have. You already know about the lemons. They actually taste good. I know they look crazy, but I'm gonna try a fresh batch with oranges while you guys are here, and we'll see what happens. Then maybe I'll make some fish for the boys, or I don't know, whatever we want to do. Stuff is falling down. I'm sorry. That's not elegant. Focus, Maggie. So Luke Hazley says, I'm right, Mom. When your mom asks you to take her grocery shopping, you got to plan at least a half day. It's a whole experience. You go to the different ethnic grocery stores. I'm so glad y'all can relate. You know, Maria, really, people, she's one of our scholars. She said the same thing because she comes from, look, as far as I'm concerned, all of us, a few generations back, y'all all got somebody like Nana in your family. Anybody from the old country is going to tell you like it is. But she says you got to go to the different ethnic grocery stores to find items to cook Nicaraguan or Venezuelan meals. Miss Luke Hazley, we got to connect. My son, Marcus, the older one, Swim Shady, I am sending him to Nicaragua. The church is having a missions trip. He actually flies out on Saturday. So we're packing him, and it's just what he's going to go with the church, the youth group, and they'll have pastors and everything with them. But it's just important to me. I don't know if it's going to work, but it's important to me that the kids realize it could be a different way. So I think they're going to go to some schools and give away supplies to kids and all of that. But yeah, he's going to be in Nicaragua for 7, 8, 9 days. Oh, who cares? It says he's going to look. Ada, horrible. They burnt. He left them here. We set the timer, but they turned into molasses. I texted him. He went upstairs with his headphones, and his lemons were horrible. So I'm going to try with the oranges. They were looking good for a long time, but look, I am not going to babysit you. That is one of the first things I told the kids. Hello, that must be. Oh, is Uncle Stu here? Uncle Stu. I'm gonna try it, y'all. I don't usually bring people up. Hello, Uncle Stu.
Hello. I just had to be the first real guest to come on to this show and let everybody know they could have been anywhere on these YouTube streets, but they came to hang out with Maggie, the substitute teacher. So let's get our food on. Let's get our eats on and let's eat it right. Yes, 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 yes.
Thank you so much, Uncle Stu. Yeah.
You are welcome. Let me grab this call. All right now.
Thank you so much. Oh my gosh, you can come up anytime. Oh, thank you so much, Uncle Stu. I'm gonna drop you back down, but just come back in the chat if you want to come up. Wow, that actually works. Snuggles. See how easy it is? Why don't you come on up? We're small enough, y'all, and nobody has really trolled me yet. So if you guys want to come up and chat, you can do like Uncle Stu. You don't have to cam up. I'm gonna be working on our orange slices. It's like I tell the kids, hey, you got the privileges, keep them, right? So my moderators are here. Y'all will help me keep the bad ones out. That was so much fun. Usually I don't bring people up because I'm doing a lot of stuff and it's hard for me to focus, but I really appreciate that, Uncle Stu. So if anybody wants to, if anybody else wants to come on up, you have the link or I'll post it again. And you can do just like Uncle Stu and you can chat about, like Vel, if you want to talk about the candy bacon. I mean, what is it? The, what's it called? What did you make? Cracker toffee or anything. I appreciate that, Uncle Steve. That was great because usually it's just me over here. Okay, so our bacon is going. It's smelling good. Let me just check it. I know. Snuggles always asks for the link. That's why I'm always going to drop it because you can't ever say I didn't. How about that? Okay, bacon is looking good. I will take it out. It's got 3 minutes. I'm waiting for the bacon to get a little bit darker. I will say this, Wilbert. Oh, Ada, I'm not sorry. Look, that's how you learn. What he really wanted was to send me a recipe and for me to make the candied lemons. And I said, let's do it together. And he was like, oh, okay. And then you left me here. I let your food burn. I sure did. But I'm going to make my own batch. We'll do some with the regular sugar and we'll do some with the sugar substitute. Yeah, that was so much fun. Yeah, Snuggles, you were called to the front of the class. Calling Snuggles. Calling Snuggles. Snuggles, please come to the front of the class. I actually found 2 more lemons, but y'all, they look pretty sad. I'm not even gonna lie. I'm probably gonna have to toss them, but I'm gonna try them. Let's see if we can cut them. Let me wash them first. So the first step is to wash them. You are the next contestant. Come on, Snuggles. We're ready for you. Snuggles or burnt Christmas bacon or struggle lemon cake. You are all welcome to come on down. So my moderators, you guys can copy and paste the link. If anybody wants to come up, you come in the background and I'll bring you up. You don't have to cam up. We're still small and nobody has embarrassed me yet. We are a family channel. So yeah, if anybody wants to chat, let's chat. I think I'm gonna do these in the back. Okay, I'm really smelling that bacon. Let's see if I can cut these lemons. They're looking pretty. Titanium is here. Hi, Ty. Come on up.
Hey,
Hey there.
hey, hey. So I'm gonna send you that link of the wild game butcher, the one
Yeah,
that
what
I found.
game are you interested in? What do you eat? Like deer or what else do you eat?
I just like food. So I have had beaver before, and I've had coon.
Did you say beaver? Like the ones
Yeah,
in
I
the.
had beaver. I had beaver sausage.
Hey, man, beaver sausage. I didn't even know that was a thing. How was it?
It tastes like regular summer sausage.
I get nervous about that when people are like, yeah, it tastes just like chicken.
Yeah. Yeah. So and I was gonna send you this picture. I actually made steak fajitas last night with coconut on a coconut tortilla.
A coconut tortilla. I've never heard of that. 1 second, let me check my bacon. I gotta hear about this. Oh, oh, oh. All right. Oh, I think we got it just in time. All right, let me show you guys what it looks like, and then I'm gonna set it to cool. Then I want to hear about this fajita. Well, I can hear you. So titanium. This is weird. It's like I feel like I need to be looking at you or looking so you have my attention, but I can hear. So tell us about this fajitas and coconut tortillas.
Yeah. So it's just basically a tortilla made from coconut flour. Um, you do need to heat it up because if you just eat it raw, it's a little stiff. So I
Ah,
just heated it up in the microwave, but it doesn't add like any flavor to it, but it's just a nice little substitute.
that's really interesting. So I've got some questions about that, but let me show you guys this. So I just took this out. So it looks pretty good. This is the beef bacon, and again, we sprinkled it with monk fruit. So I'm just going to set it aside so that it can cool, and then I'm going to do another batch of bacon that I want to drizzle with chocolate. So we'll see how this tastes. But again, you don't want to eat it hot. One thing I will do, I'm just going to use my spoon to get up underneath here, and I just lift it off of the rack, because what happens is as that sugar or sweetener is on there, as it starts to solidify, it will stick to the rack. And then I didn't spray it or anything, maybe I should have, but as it cools, and y'all see it's kind of like limp, but once
Oh, I think I lost you. Kind of froze. Oh, and I'm back.
okay, Ty, yes. I don't know what happened. We switched. Let's see. All right, go ahead. Oh, oh my God. Here we go. I'm struggle streaming, but I can hear you. So go ahead. I just got to figure out what happened to my screen, but go ahead.
Okay. So, like I said, and I mean, fajitas are real simple. You season your meat, and then you throw like the recipe I used asked to cook the vegetables first, which doesn't make sense to me because you don't get the seasoning from the meat in there. So I just cooked the meat first, and then threw the vegetables in there, let them steam until the vegetables get a little bit soft because I like my vegetables to have a little crunch to it,
Mm-hmm.
and then they're ready to go. But you do have to heat up uh the coconut flour tortillas because they are a little stiff, and you get them a little soft and make it palatable, and then they're just ready to go.
Okay, I was going to ask you about that. So, where did you get your coconut flour tortillas? Because you all have seen me. I'm also grain free. I love gluten, but gluten doesn't love me. So, I use the cassava flour tortillas. And to me, they're a little brittle when they're dry, just like Ty said. Like you guys have seen me fold them. And unlike a flour tortilla, which is really bendy, when these are cold, like if you fold them, they would like not snap, but they would tear. When you heat them up, they're great. But I guess where did you get them? And yeah, what else you want to share about the coconut? And why coconut? Like, are you also avoiding grains?
Uh, I'm trying to avoid soy, so there's no soy in these. But I saw it and it looked different, and I was like, well, let me go ahead and try it
Yeah, absolutely.
because they were sitting right next to the cassava flour tortillas too. But I was like, okay, but they have some that are made out of spinach, like real spinach, not like the corn ones and they add like the little green spinach flavor. And these are made out of some of them are made out of mashed spinach.
Oh, that is awesome. Someone is asking, Aaron is asking about tapioca flour. I have, excuse me, tapioca flour as an ingredient. I have not seen tapioca flour tortillas though, Aaron. Maybe you can let us know if you've seen those or if anybody has seen those. But I had never heard of coconut flour. So Ty, where did you get those? I'm making
Whole Foods.
Whole Foods. Okay, that's good. I have one of those in my area. I'll give that a try. That is awesome. I'm really loving this. Luke Hazley, you're right. Luke Hazley is saying this is a great test of the system. Y'all know it is just me. I have no assistant until the food is ready. So I'm just blessed. I think I got kicked out of my own stream, but Luke Hazley is asking about the carbs. I don't know if you're close to the package, but she's asking how many carbs for your coconut tortillas.
Let me go look.
Yeah, awesome. I love this, guys. This is actually fun. This gives me a break. I love my scholars because I was going to ask y'all. I don't know if anybody responded while Ty is looking with the scheduled pre-recorded videos. Do you guys like that idea? Hello, Nana. Y'all, mom is here. Mom, we're trying
Hi,
something.
Nana.
Mom, if you want to come up, I'm actually taking my time and bringing people up. You don't have to be on camera. We're still small enough that I can kind of see what's going on and manage it between washing my hands. But yeah.
So the carbs are a little high. It's 31 grams for 3 tortillas.
And how does that compare? Does anybody know? I'll go get the cassava tortilla. Does anybody know how that compares to regular? So I've got another batch of beef bacon. I'm just cooking this one plain, and I'm going to drizzle it with chocolate. I know it's
Uh-oh, I think we froze again. All right,
uh,
I hear you.
okay. Sorry, yeah, y'all. You know me and my struggle streaming over here with my iPad, but here we go. Okay, I'm gonna go get the cassava tortillas. I know. Hey, Nana. Hey, Mom. So, Mom says, hello, everyone. Happy belated Father's Day to all the Scholar Dads. Hey, Scholar Dads. Congratulations to Uncle Stu. Oh, Uncle Stu. Mom, Uncle Stu was talking about you on one of his videos. I'll have to find it. I don't know if Uncle Stu is still here, but he was saying hello to Nana. Congratulations, Uncle Stu, on your health journey. May we all remain and stay healthy because life is great when we can eat what we like. Absolutely. Okay, so Mona says the premiere of videos gives you time to plan for live content. You like it. Okay. Oh, thank you. Good morning, Nana. Let me get my cassava tortillas.
Okay. And so while she's getting the cassava tortillas, I like to say that with the coconut fiber, you got to remember coconut has a lot of like natural sugar and fat. So some of that may just come from the coconut itself. But there's like 3.5 grams of fat, and then there's like 9 grams of actual fiber in there with 4 grams of protein.
Oh yeah, QQ beef bacon is amazing. Ty, I think you got me beat. Check this out. Aw, Mom, Uncle Stu says thank you. I love it, y'all. Look at us having conversations until I get kicked out of my own stream. So y'all can see here, these are my cassava tortillas, and hopefully y'all can see. I know it might be a little blurry. I'm trying to hold it. The serving size is one tortilla, and its total carbs 20 grams. So 20 grams for one. So I can have one of these. I don't really count carbs.
Yep, we froze again.
And I'm back, y'all. I think my system, it's just me and my iPad. But okay, Ty, anything else? But yeah, I was just saying, if you guys saw the cassava tortillas, one tortilla is 20 grams, and I think
Yeah,
Ty said 3 coconut tortillas was 30 grams. So you have me kind of beat.
right. And the broccoli and spinach ones that I bought are 26 carbs for 2 tortillas.
The broccoli and spinach, that's a great one. What brand is it, and where did you get it? Maybe you can share.
Uh,
Inbox me.
yeah, so the broccoli and spinach ones is a Mikey's brand, and that one came from Whole Foods as well.
Yes. So we've got a question. Oh, everybody's saying hello, Nana. Yes, I do have Lakanto. I'll go show you that. So I want to show you guys the bacon. This is the candy bacon that's cooling. But if you guys see now when I pick it up, see how it's kind of holding its shape? So we've got the monk fruit on there. I'm going to let it cool even more. But this is why I wanted to separate it off of the tray. So it's looking good. I've got a new batch in there. And then let me go get the Lakanto. Yes, Ty, thank you. Ty, you're my co host. So, whoever, it only does this when I have multiple people on, but I love having you guys here. So, whoever is up, if I get kicked out of my own struggle stream, struggle cooking class, please vamp until I return.
Oh, no problem, Luke Casey. But yeah, for me, I mean, I just like food. I'm greedy. So you got to experiment with different stuff because with things coming up short, stores not having everything that we used to, you're gonna have to try to find alternatives. And so this is a good way to kind of do so, kind of experiment. So Maggie, I'm gonna run now. I got to get back to work.
Thank you so much, Ty, for being here. You can come up anytime, and this will be a little perk for my day ones. We're not monetized yet. We're still small, so you guys can come up without camming up and help me run my show. But thank you so much, Ty. We'll see you next time.
Okay.
Okay, so someone was asking about Lakanto, y'all. This dress, it's just, my clothes are getting a little big, so excuse me. I was looking for Lakanto, my co-pilots. So this is the brand, you guys. This is another one, Lakanto. They make a lot of products with monk fruit. Monk fruit is what we put on the candied bacon. I'm just thinking about the chocolate bacon. Sorry, I get distracted. Okay, we won't use this. I could open it, but I have one already open I want to use. But anyway, Lakanto. This is a sugar-free option, so you could make your cracker toffee with this. They make a lot of different foods. They make pancake batter. They make a granular sweetener. They make so many different things. You guys can look up Lakanto on Amazon or anywhere. And anything that is sweet, they make it with monk fruit instead of sugar. So this is an option for you. So speaking of sugar, I'm going to get my chocolate chips because got a few more minutes on the bacon. Oh, you see Lakanto cheaper at Ross in Burlington. Thank you, Q. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, and Ty was absolutely right. Let me drop the link again. Snuggles, we're calling you or anyone else who wants to come up. You don't have to cam up. You can chat with us. I'm taking my time today because I want to. I'm going to show you the chocolate that I'm going to melt down. Okay, wonderful, wonderful. Y'all know I can burn bacon, so I just want to stay on top of it. Yes, thank you all for being here. I'm just taking my time. I'm just making up stuff. I don't know. Maybe I'll do one long stream today. Feel free to come and go as needed. Okay. So yeah, that bacon is looking good. I'm gonna melt some chocolate in the microwave. Ah, lost a piece. Ah, still sizzling. I had it too close. All right, so this is just regular bacon, nothing on it. I'm going to melt some chocolate and drizzle it on there. I think I need to put it on parchment paper. Yeah. My ex-husband actually told me about this recipe. He did it on turkey bacon or had it on turkey bacon. It was really good. So I'm going to try it on the beef bacon. The boys will eat anything. Yes, Snuggles, come on up. Moderators, whenever I drop the link, y'all can go back and copy it and then paste it back. And we'll see. Okay, so I have this. This is the Lily's. You can see this is no sugar added chocolate. This is another one. I got it from Whole Foods. So I've got a few left. This is what I made with my cracker toffee. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to put it in my Aladdin gravy boat. I don't have very much. Walmart, cool handle, sturdy base. And I'm going to warm this in the microwave just like the toffee. You want to do like 20-second increments and stir because you want it to melt down and be nice and pourable. You don't want it to, when you burn chocolate and it gets that crumbly, it's no good. Ooh, that's what I'm doing now. So Luke Casey says it would be good to see a live where I've not prepared anything. Miss Lucy, nothing is prepared. Here's what I do, y'all. I think about what do I want to eat? And today I really couldn't decide. Do I want to do an omelet? Do I want to do eggs? Do I want to do whatever? I couldn't really decide. And because I'm traveling, I'm like, I got all this perishable stuff. We're just making up what we have. I got some fish over here. We're going to do that. I've got some oranges here. We're going to do that. I'm just going to be cooking. So I got 2 teenage boys at home. They'll come around. But yeah, we'll see what we have. I really need to clean my fridge. That's another tip. So I've shared with you all my travel tips. So I fly out Wednesday. I'm going to be gone for 5 days, I think. So that's why you guys have the 5 premieres on my page. So a week before I'm supposed to be traveling, I stop grocery shopping because y'all know I love getting stuff in all the time. But I stop about a week out and I force myself to use what I have in the fridge. So for that week, before I'm traveling, whatever I make, I told the boys, don't ask for milk. If you want regular milk and it's gone, you have to use my almond milk. I don't buy anything else. I just cook with what I have. And then, like today or tomorrow, probably tomorrow, I do try to go through and clean the fridge. Not a deep clean where you wipe everything, but I do try to clean it so that our bacon is looking good. This is the candy bacon, so that I don't come back to any surprises. All right, so I'm going to use this tray. This was the toffee tray. Get rid of the parchment. I'm going to go get a fresh piece of parchment. See if I can do 2 things at once. We're going to put our chocolate chips in the microwave. Hey, Lorinda, thank you for being here. Okay, what is a good title for the thumbnail? Miss Lucy, tell me, like cooking what I have or... So embarrassed using my microwave for storing stuff. Back with the parchment paper. Let's see, for the bacon, do I need to put it on a paper towel first? Yeah. Regular plate, paper towel. So this is the non-candy bacon, so I'm just putting it on a paper towel so that it can dry or drain a little bit. Cooking it in the air fryer, you get a lot of it to drip through, but still, this way we can blot up some of that. But the beef bacon, again, gives you great, one little piece just for me. Ooh. Ooh. To me, it tastes like a bacon steak. Like if you had a bacon burger all in one. Oh, can't really see. So this is beef bacon. You could try this on regular bacon too. I just have this big old pack from Costco I'm trying to go through. Oh, Genesis, you didn't miss anything. We got our regular bacon draining. We have our monk fruit bacon. I want to know if Wilbert is back. Wilbert, I want to taste it, but I'll wait to make sure you're here. All right, this part I do need to focus on. Microwaving chocolate chips, 30-second increments, take it out and stir. Put it back, take it out and stir. All right, still just chips. I only did 15 minutes, but you want to keep them 15 seconds going back in there. Okay, so Luke Hazley does her bacon in the oven. That's awesome, yes. So Luke Hazley says, I don't have an air fryer, but you bake at 350 for 30 minutes, no splatter. I'm telling y'all, I love it. It just drips down into the foil. All right, starting to, just want to get it nice and silky. All right, we're gonna go back in the microwave. I'm gonna try 50% power. Or just maybe 15 seconds. Mona, you would make what for the kids before they got home? Oh, thank you, Veggie, from camp. The bacon. All right, starting to get nice and glossy. Ooh. Oh, yeah. I think we're there. Once you get it like this, you don't really want to go any further. I'm just nervous. Yeah, I think this is good. I got a nice drizzle. All right. So we got our bacon on the paper towel. This is beef bacon. Just gentle. Don't want to break it. This is our non-sugar bacon. So let me put it. Should have had it ready before I microwave my chocolate. I am flying to Salt Lake City for a conference Wednesday through Sunday. And then in July, I'm going to Switzerland and Italy. So we're going to have lots of travel. I have just a few things that have been postponed for the pandemic, and now they've been canceled twice. I haven't said much because I'm like, are we actually going to go now? All right, so I've got my chocolate. What I'm going to do is I'm going to use a spoon. I'm going to bring y'all down so you can see. Let me hold up. I'm trying to move fast while this chocolate is still liquid. Field trip. Okay, y'all can see. And we've got this. I'm going to get a spoon. So we have our microwave. This is my sugar-free chocolate, but it could be, or my no sugar added Lily's. It could be any chocolate. I'm just going to spoon it up and just, try to drizzle on the bacon with a spoon. This is why you wear an apron. And I'll go over it again. I see the comments, but I'm trying to move before my chocolate. That's probably all that I need. But looks delectable. Yeah, honestly, y'all, you could have done this with like a handful of chocolate chips. If I had more chocolate, is Wilbert on? Okay. So I'm gonna try. Okay, since y'all have seen that, I'm gonna see if I can do a little bit on Wilbert's chocolate. I'm gonna take one. I'm gonna taste one by itself. Mmm. 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 Okay. We're gonna let this cool. I think I got one more spoon. This is the monk fruit. I'm coming, y'all. The monk fruit. Let me see if I can do candied chocolate bacon. Wilbert, if you're on, it's very good light, but I'll tell you. It's already starting to stiffen up on me. I'm gonna see if I can get a little drizzle. You don't need much. And this actually works well on turkey bacon. Let's see if it'll drizzle or it's just gonna clump on me. All right, so I'm having to wiggle. Wiggle, 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 wiggle. Isn't that a song? Y'all know I don't know. Wiggle, 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 wiggle. I don't even know if that's family friendly. Parchment paper and just splatter your melted chocolate. So you could do anything else, and I'm gonna eat it. Mmm. Did Alex come through? Mmm. Mmm. So we're gonna let this cool. We got that going. Still got our cracker toffee out here. And y'all can see just being out here on the counter. Remember taking it out of the fridge. I'm going to put this back in the fridge because I think when it's nice and cold. Mm. Mm. Yummy. Okay. Yes, ma'am. Miss Luke Casely said, stay with the group. So my oldest son, I'm sending him on a missions trip with the church because I need him to see it could be another way. And he's flying out to Nicaragua. He was like, where is that? I said, you'll learn. These kids. The oldest one, he's almost 15. Y'all know Swim Shady. Sorry, y'all, I'm just eating the rest. Genesis, adore the bacon dance. So Mona looks delectable. Oh, the kids said thank Miss Maggie for the toffee recipe. I love it. Oh, I want to do a cook along with kids too. Field trip. Yeah, field trip down here, y'all. It's just me and my iPad, so I have to bring y'all down so you can see bacon is back. All right, so melt your own chocolate. Just like the citrus slices, do not set it and forget it. 30-second increments. Just put regular old chocolate chips in, 30 seconds. Sometimes I took it out at 15. Stir it up. Then back for 30 more. Stir it up. Lil darling. You know what I mean. But once you get it nice and velvety, stop. Do not put it back in there. It'll solidify and harden and you can't use it. Then you just get a spoon. And all I was doing, y'all could see, I was just doing this over the chocolate. Have your chocolate or strawberries or whatever you want to drizzle, have them prepped and ready. I would recommend parchment paper. One second. Because once it cools, and I'll show you guys, you can see, but once it cools, I'll be able to pull this up in one stiff sheet. Parchment paper is great for non-stick. You can get this even at the dollar store. But yeah, so we've got our regular chocolate covered bacon. I hear the shower. So at 2 o'clock in the afternoon, my old man, Swim Shady is finally getting up. But when he comes down and sees all this, all right, so let's see what we want to make next. The bacon's back. So Wilbert, let me know when you come back. I'll tell you about your, I'll just tell all y'all. So good. Okay. And I was sharpening my knife in case anybody doesn't know. I've actually learned a lot, but I am not a pro and this is more of a honer. But you have this tool. What is it called? I don't know. But I use brandless devices, brandless knives, under $10. I am not a professional, but you should have a link in the description, brandless. For me, they keep the job done. But if you ever have a dull knife, and a dull knife is dangerous because you have to put more pressure on it for it to work. So if something slips, you know what happens. So sharpen your knives from time to time. It was a set that came with this thing. What is it called? I don't know. But hold it with your fingers behind this piece. What is it called? I don't know. Don't hold it up here. And then you get your blade and you start at the base, kind of like Wakanda Forever, and you go up towards the tip of this thing. So you know when you see the chefs doing it really fast, that is not me. I'm gonna try and cut these oranges, but yeah. So do that from time to time. If you have really good quality knives, and you know chef's tools can be very expensive, I don't think they recommend this, but this is what I got. There's this whole like water stone that they use, and you gotta soak it and rinse it. I'm not doing all that. so we got two options for you guys for desserts. We did the cracker toffee, the candy bacon. Okay, so Wilbert, maybe you'll catch this. So I'm cutting my lemons because I'm gonna try this again while I'm talking to y'all. Um, Usually when I do candied bacon, oh my God, this is horrible. I'm just doing it with a knife. Usually when I do candied bacon, I use brown sugar. Now brown sugar is nice because when it gets hot, it gives you that really nice golden like caramelization color. The monk fruit did not do that because the monk fruit crystals are white like sugar. So it doesn't give you that nice charred brown like our burnt Christmas bacon, which is fine. Oh my God, this is horrible. My lemon was a disaster, but that's okay. I'm just gonna tear it. So you won't get the color, and brown sugar, I don't know, what is brown sugar? Does it have molasses in it, but something in it that makes it more like ooey gooey, sticky sweet? If you really like that syrupy, chewy texture, I would stick with the brown sugar or brown sugar substitute. But what I did like about Wilbert's bacon with the monk fruit, one, it's a natural sweetener, and it's just a light glaze. Like if you like just a little bit of a glaze on your bacon, a little sweet, you would like the monk fruit. If you like it like toffee-ish, I would stick with the brown sugar. All right, so I've butchered my lemon slices. They were looking kind of sad, but I'm gonna go ahead and cook these on the stove. So I have my countertop. We'll do one with real sugar and one with my sugar substitute. Oh, thank you, Bill. Long point sharpener. See, my scholars know everything. Hello, Big Bad Bull, one of our channel sponsors. Hello, hello, hello. You're listening while on the move? Okay. You guys are welcome to take me with you. I'm portable. I'll drop the link for Snuggles or anyone else that wants to come up. We're still small enough. Y'all don't have to cam up, or you can just watch me. All right, so these are supposed to cook for 45 minutes. Let me rinse this out. I don't like how it's looking. Maybe I had chocolate on my hands, but just washing dishes by hand, like Nana raised me. In all seriousness, I know y'all can relate. Growing up, immigrant parents, they didn't believe in these appliances. I was washing dishes by hand forever. And I'll never forget, I said, when I get my own house, I'm going to use the dishwasher and I'm going to use the air conditioning. So I do. All right, so I just have a little pot here. I just had a little stain, and it might have been chocolate for me, but I didn't like it. Okay, so I'm going to make a simple syrup. Oh, no problem, Genesis. We'll be here for you, sweetheart. Come and go as needed. So I'm going to do this first one with sugar. So what I realized, because these have to cook for 45 minutes, I need to have more liquid, because I think what happened, well, I know what happened with mine, the water that I use, and yes, I am not perfect and I will show you all my mistakes. It tastes good though, once you can peel it up out of there. I wasn't feeling good yesterday. It's good. Looks horrible. But hey, we all start somewhere. I'm going to keep this here. Ooh, lemon. So we're going to make a simple syrup, and this is supposed to cook for 45 minutes on the stove. What I realized yesterday, I didn't have enough liquid in there. The simple syrup is 1 part sugar to 1 part water. So that means 1 cup of each, or a half cup of each, or 2 cups of each. And what happens when you have something boiling for a long time, y'all know science, the water will evaporate and then you get just the sugar at the bottom of the hot pan, and this happens. So we're gonna try it again with my janky lemons. And I'm supposed to take them off out of the water and put them on parchment paper to cool. Clearly, I laid down yesterday, both me and Marcus. Epic fail. Okay, so I'm gonna make one with regular sugar and we'll do a sugar substitute side by side. Just drinking water, lots of sweets today. You all, please, I'm just gonna cook until I'm tired. When I feel like I need to lay down, I will lay down. So please come and go as needed. I'm gonna try and make a regular plate for the boys though. All right, so this is regular Dixie Crystals pure cane sugar. I do not eat this, but I have it in the house. We're gonna try. I had 2 sad lemons left, so we're gonna try both. So yesterday, I think we just did like 1 cup. I think I'm gonna do 2 cups. Amen. Did I miss something, Val? All right, so let's fill this up. I mean, if it doesn't go well, it's fine. Ooh. Wow, I think I had exactly 2 cups left. Y'all, this is a lot of sugar. This is insane. All right, so this one is 2 cups of real Dixie Crystals, pure cane sugar. I'm nauseous already. I'm just using this pan because I'm just doing 1 lemon. Oh my God. Now we're gonna do 2 cups of water. Same thing. But this is how you make like a proper sweet tea, that simple syrup. So remember when we talked about all the stuff that we drink, look how much sugar is going in here. All right. So I'm gonna do this on the back because it's gonna take a while. I'll just stir it up, stir it up. So I need to put this on the stove. We'll do like a medium high. I just need to stir it until the crystals are gone, okay? Y'all know what that's like. So you can see we have the water on the top and all that sugar at the bottom. Does anybody want to come up and chat? All right, I'll stir it from time to time. Then since the monk fruit is here, I'm gonna do another one with monk fruit. So let's see how that goes. What did I use yesterday? The Splenda? So we'll give this a try. Let me get another pan. So Mona, repost what you said you were gonna make for the kids. That would be a bomb lemonade. Yes, y'all, these candied lemons. I remember I went to an event once and somebody made like a sweet tea in a big pot like that and then poured it over ice. And she had these lemon slices in there that the whole thing was edible. You could tell they had just been sitting and stewing around in there. These are looking kind of sad, but it's just an experiment. Oh, yeah. Oh, I see. That was not Genesis. Okay. Yeah, I understand, y'all. You gotta work, you gotta do stuff. I understand. I'm just like y'all. I mean, before this pandemic, I had a 2-hour commute each way, trying to take the kids to school, pick them up from 2 different schools, ripping and running, just going hard, burning the candle at both ends, eating out of the drive-through, just wondering why I just never could get right. So being home has been a godsend for me, but I understand not everybody has that. Oh, you're gonna make toffee for the kids. Yeah, that would be a great treat, y'all. It's still, oh, I put it in the fridge. That cracker toffee, it's so easy. You can make it and then just put it in the fridge, and then the kids can break it apart, or you can break it apart and you can use your own ingredients, right? So whatever crackers you want them to have, whatever butter or sweetener, and then whatever chocolate. So you can make it sugar free or not, dairy free or not, gluten free or not. Candied lemonade with candied lemons. All right, it's getting a little bit of a boil. All right. I remember yesterday the sugar substitute did not take as long, so I'm going to get this started. So when I look, I'm just stirring from time to time to make sure our sugar crystals are dissolving and not caking at the bottom. So I have it on kind of a medium high. Y'all, this is taking me back to my roots. Before I got my little cooktop, this was me back and forth to the stove. But I'm so glad. Y'all, we're going to get there. We're just starting. We're just starting. Okay, great. Looks like our sugar is dissolved. I'm just gonna wait for a boil. And in case anybody missed it yesterday, I'm gonna show you the video that my son sent me, what we were trying to make. But I'm going to be here. You see, I even text him, come get your lemons. He wasn't listening to me. So he came down asking me what happened. I don't know. I'll show you guys. Oh,
Let's make candied lemon slices. Make sure your lemons are well rinsed. I recommend using organic so there aren't as many chemicals in the peel. Cut really thin slices. For our simple syrup, combine equal parts sugar and equal parts water with a bit of yellow food coloring. When it boils, add your lemon slices. Simmer this for about 45 minutes. Let them dry on parchment paper. Looks like I forgot a seed in this one. When life gives you lemons, you make candied lemon slices. Let's make candied lemon slices.
okay. So that's what we're trying to do. Let me check if it's boiling. All right, so waiting for it to boil, and then I'm gonna put these janky lemon slices in there. I know they're not perfect, but I'm trying it. So yesterday, this is what Marcus wanted to make. He was giving me a hard time through the demo, and then he said it and forgot about it. And if you heard that young man say you cook it for about 45 minutes, but you need to keep an eye on it. And when he came down, it was a thick black soup in the pot. He had let I was texting him, come get your lemons. He wasn't listening to me. I just turned off the stove and put the top on it. The lemons had like dissolved, the sugar, it turned into molasses. He had to take it out in the backyard. You'll learn. All right, just waiting for a boil. I've never had this before. We tried to make it yesterday and it was a disaster. So I tried to make some, and you can see I laid down and look what happened to mine. So I'm no better, but I at least took it off the stove. But I didn't have enough water in mine, so you see it dried out. But I'm gonna try it before. But I've never made candied lemons. If it works with the lemons, candied oranges, candied limes. That's how I start thinking. It's like if I can get one to work, let's try all the citrus. Don't let it rot, right? Make some candy slices. And if you use your sugar substitute, then it's like sugar free, only your natural sugar. Okay. So since y'all like the field trip, I'm gonna bring you down there so you can see. I know it's janky, but just come on, buckle up. It's on the other burner. Oh, yeah, right here. Okay, so it says when it starts boiling, put your lemon slices in. So I'm gonna turn it down a little bit. So this is just the water and sugar. So that's our simple syrup. I have this sad, janky lemon. He said really thin. Obviously, these are not really thin. And you can see when I place them in there, they're actually floating. This was the mistake I made last time. I don't think I had enough water in there and they stuck to the bottom. So I got some more. Okay, don't laugh, but I'm using the whole thing. These lemons look really sad, but I just want to see this is what I have because I haven't bought any fresh ones. If I can make this work, then I'll buy some fresh ones. All right, so I'm just going to let these sit in here. Let's put on the timer. 45 minutes. And we're just going to let them kind of sit and do their thing. And then we'll see what happens, right? What happened yesterday, so you guys can see they're yellow, but in the recipe you noticed he said add yellow food coloring. I don't have yellow food coloring, but what happened yesterday, I should have taken the seeds out, whatever. They started turning this yellow, and then y'all know what happens to sugar when you heat it up. Then it kind of got tan, and then brown, and then black. So I'm obviously going to take it out before it gets that bad. But we're just going to let them sit. So this is the full sugar version. Now we're going to do the sugar-free version. So back up. Field trip. Be honest with me. Do y'all like the field trips, or does it make you like motion sickness? Ooh, candy pink grapefruit. Oh my God. Oh my God. That sounds amazing. Get a nice juice pink grapefruit, cut it thin. When I come back from this vacation, I'm trying everything. That's what I'll do. I would get a lemon, a lime. I got beans, greens, potatoes, tomatoes, lemon, lime, grapefruit, oranges. I would do all of them. Absolutely. All right, so I have one more sad lemon. Oh my God, can I even cut it? But really, this is just for research purposes. All right, let me get another napkin. That's why I had to sharpen the knife. Let's check on our bacon. All right, so this is our regular candied bacon. I'm going to take one out. All right, it's still kind of soft. You want it to really like solidify, but for research purposes. Okay, very good, but you want to let it cool. Because when I eat, the chocolate just softens. Flavor is really good. I'm going to put it in the fridge. You want it cold. Kind of like, you know how chocolate covered strawberry has the hardened chocolate? That's what you want. Flavor is good, but you don't want it to do that on your hands. I'm buying all the fruit. Absolutely. That's what my mom taught me, right? Once you get one thing down, you just try some variations. Imagine if you get it to work well. Now, if the food coloring makes it pop, then you would have to boil them separately. But you could do like one orange, a drop of orange food coloring, one lime, a drop of green food coloring, one grapefruit, pink food coloring, orange, lemon, lime, grapefruit. Oh, lemon, yellow food coloring. Boil them. You got 4 burners. Boil them up. Take them out. Put them on parchment paper to cool. Wouldn't that be a beautiful presentation if you just had those slices? Oh my God. Like little snacks or treats. That'd be a great way to have like a fruit dessert that's like natural sugar and use your sugar substitute. So let's try the sugar substitute. All right. It's still moving in there. It's still got water. All right, so we're going to cut this other janky lemon. QQ wants to know why I'm not monetized yet. I know. I need to update that. I need to or add to cocktails. Oh, that would be so good. Put a little slice of candied lemon on like a lemon drop. Okay. So QQ, I appreciate the question. If you want to support, I do have a Cash App. But let me tell you guys a story. I know we have some new people here. Maggie, the substitute teacher, is only 4 months old. Lead attorney, which I'm a student of his, a proud student of his course, he said it took him a year to get to 1,000 subscribers. I was able to get to 1,000 subscribers in 90 days, but there's a 4-part process to get nominated, eligible for monetization on YouTube. I'm going to cut this other lemon while I'm talking. 2 of them are easy, 2 of them are hard. The 2 easy ones, and I'm just learning all this and sharing it with y'all. Is this lemon okay? Kind of suspect, but we'll make it work. Drying up on me. I just want to see, how it works. There's also a PayPal. So 2 are easy, 2 are hard. The 2 easy ones, you have to have 2-factor authentication. And there's a screenshot for this if you go over my community tab. You have to have 2-factor authentication for security so that when I log in, it sends a notice to my phone so that, nobody can try to hack me. Oh my God, this lemon is horrible, y'all. But that's okay. That's what we said yesterday. These little strips, even if we get them to candy, I'm just experimenting. All right, still boiling over there. So that's the first easy one. The second easy one, and there's a Venmo too. The second easy one, you can't have any community strikes, no active like community guideline strikes. So I don't play anybody else's music. I do the music that's in my head. I don't play anybody else's content. If I do, like I hold up a recipe for you guys and give them credit for it, but I really make my own content because it's me cooking. Oh my God, this is horrible. Okay. Y'all, this lemon slice, horrible. It was too dry and all that. Okay, so those are the 2 easy ones. The 2 hard ones, you have to have at least 1,000 subscribers. Hey, C. Miles, thank you for being here. Yes, QQ, you're right. You have to have 1,000 subscribers, which we now have 1,200 scholars. Thank you. You have to have 4,000 watch hours, and I got the email last week or this week that I have finally made it over 4,000 watch hours. So you guys have done everything. Sit back, relax, and enjoy. There is nothing more for you to do except for be here if you want to be here. Happy Monday, Miles. But you are eligible to be monetized once you've done all those 4 things. So you apply, and YouTube has to review your channel. So they're going to be watching and looking and just making sure that I'm doing everything the way I'm supposed to and I'm not, doing anything crazy. Nothing happens over here like that. But they will notify me when I have passed the test, and it can take anywhere from 24 hours to 28 days. So every day I get up and I refresh and I look and it still shows in progress under review. So you got QQ says janky. Ooh, Big Bad Bull wants me to have a caramel brew latte. You're making me want to make one, sir. That sounds amazing. All right. So yes, it can take up to 28 days. If you go look on my community tab, I've posted the progress as I'm learning. So I know you guys are looking for super chat buttons and all of that. I just appreciate you being here. But like I said, nothing goes viral until the trolls start fighting. I know, right? Where is burnt Christmas bacon? But yeah, so I'm just kind of waiting. But here's the thing, I want to earn it. I want to go low and slow. I'm going to be here for the rest of my days cooking for y'all as long as I'm able, God willing. But this just shows me why it's just, better to do things low and slow, kind of like the weight loss. That way, when you get there, like I'll be able to keep the weight off. I know there's all kind of tricks that people say how to grow really fast, but let lead attorney or, friends or anybody tell me, to be eligible for monetization in 4 months. It's actually pretty amazing, right? All right, class. So we are going to try the other janky lemon in the monk fruit. So I don't want to use all of my monk fruit. But here's the other mistake that I made. This is too big. That's the mistake I made here. I just realized it. Okay, so this is from yesterday. No shame in my game. When I put my water in here, because this pan was so big, it went all the way to the edge of the pan, and I had a really thin layer of water, which means when I turned it up, the water evaporated, and look what happened to my lemons. So I don't need to use a pan this big. So like the Maggie cakes, I'm gonna find another small one. I have it in the sink. I'm actually gonna wash it by hand, and we're gonna use that. Use the big ones maybe for pan frying fish or something, but unless you have like 2 or 3 or a whole bunch of lemons, I wouldn't use this because I just would have to make a lot of simple syrup, and I'm not trying to do that. Oh, I'm about to put this in the pantry. Lord of mercy. So I'll take you guys over to the stove, but what I'm looking at are our onions, our lemons. As the water is evaporating from our simple syrup, before it was just bubbling like boiling water, but now you can tell it's getting like thick and like gloopy, kind of syrupy because it's all that sugar in there. Oh my gosh, Super Chat does. Y'all, thank you for saying this. I never want to seem like I'm greedy when it comes to food, but I do work full time, and this is really a labor of love for me. Who's at my door? One moment. Thank you. No, babe, I didn't. I'm the person that's always shopping, and then I'm like, who's at my door? I'll show you guys what we got. But this, for now, I already know what this is. We'll talk about the Walmart Plus nonstick parchment paper. Can I get it right? So I got this from Walmart. I'm down to like, these are little pop-ups I got from Dollar Tree, but I'm almost out. So I love my delivery services. Oh yeah, it's the PayPal, right? I forgot. Y'all, I'm all over the place, but I just love having y'all here. All right, we'll put that away later. So anything extra that you get is a blessing, right? However, yes. This is YouTube's platform. That's why they have guidelines. That's how you all are, here with me. And, different people have tried making their own platforms or moving around. I'm just following lead attorney's instructions. But yes, the super chat and the super stickers and having membership tiers where y'all can join and all of that stuff, that's part of YouTube's platform. So when you pay any money, not to me, not only to me, but to Uncle Stu, to lead attorney, anybody who's monetized, YouTube will take 30% of that. So if you were to send like a $10 tip, I would get $7. And here's the other thing, since we're talking about money, right? The money that you get from YouTube and any of these other places, which is fine, it's not taxed. So you will get a statement, I guess at the beginning of the year, like we all get W-2s or whatever, you'll get a statement with all of your income. And so you have to make sure that you pay, your proper taxes on that money. So then we've gone from what, $10 down to $7, let's say now $5. Because the same statement that they send to you, they're going to send that statement to the government. So when you file your taxes, if you don't report that income, then you're going to get in trouble. And we don't want any trouble. I'm a rule follower here. On top of that, YouTube only pays you once per month, which is fine. You don't have to pay me at all. But YouTube pays once a month. So I believe when you guys, I haven't gotten anything yet, but when you guys are able to like super chat, I've heard other content creators say you get paid on like the 21st of the month. So if you pay me, YouTube will hold that until they release the funds to me on the 21st. So if you pay on the 22nd, I'd be waiting a whole number month. And lastly, YouTube only pays if it's $100 or more. Now here's the thing. When I set up my account, I had like 40 something dollars in there in my AdSense account. Before I started Maggie the Substitute Teacher, So embarrassing. But you know, the boys were born out of state. My ex-husband, we used to live in another state, and so I would take, you know, pictures and videos and make those, you know, for the family. They're all private now, but before YouTube would monetize, I did have one little baby video that went viral, and that had like 90,000 views. So I guess I earned some money, but this is years ago. Marcus is 15 now. When I logged back into my account, there was $43 in there, and there's like a little ticker, and it was like, you know, once you get to $100, they will release your money. So YouTube has $40 that I earned some kind of way. I don't know. I'll figure it out. But they don't release it to you until you make $100 or more. So I'm just sharing that with you guys because I didn't know any of this. I know it's just like Texas, right? So Cash App. So, you know, here's the thing. That's why I made this ticker for you guys. And please let me know if I missed anybody because I know, I mean, I like doing it too. Whenever I super chat lead attorney or, you know, anybody, I like to see my name and my channel pop up on the screen. I'm not going to lie to you all. I was very intentional. I've learned a lot from lead attorney, and y'all know he is very gracious to allow us, you know, in the beginning when you would come up, he would say, do you have a YouTube channel? You know, feel free to shout out your channel. That's incredibly gracious. He doesn't have to do that. So I know a lot of my growth came from lead attorney. A lot of you all found me from lead attorney. But all I'm saying, you know, and I never ask and I will never ask because this is really a labor of love for me. I would be in the kitchen doing this anyway. I'm cooking for these boys. They ain't missing any meals. But all I'm saying is if you do want to support and you want me to get it instantly, Cash App comes directly to me and I get the full amount. So if you send $10, I receive $10. My business. Same thing with PayPal. If you guys PayPal me, and I think the links are in the description, and my moderators are great. I put it for putting it in the chat. PayPal, that also comes directly to me. I think PayPal does take a little bit of a fee, but I could get nothing. And then same thing with Venmo. Venmo comes directly to me and it's my business. And when you guys send those payments, it's instant. Now, because I am streaming on my iPad, when I put my devices on Do Not Disturb, I don't see it right away. But that's why, you know, I check at night. And when you guys, you know, bless me with, you know, any amount, I make sure that I thank you and I put your name in this ticker. So just sharing with you all a little bit about the process as I'm learning. So, you know, it'll be great. So many of you will say, oh, your channel's going to go viral. When I told Marcus, my oldest, I was so excited. I was like, Marcus, I got to the 1,000. He was like, you? Did you fall and it go viral? So those are my kids for you. But who knows? Right now we're small. I love our community. I can actually engage with you all. But these are the things that I'm learning, you know, in lead attorney's course and in other areas. So I will always have my Cash App, my PayPal, and my Venmo. But, you know, like Mr. Mustachio said, it is an extra step for you all to go open your other application, find me, and then send anything. So I do appreciate it. But as soon as they finish reviewing my channel, whatever they're looking at or looking for, then I'll have those features. And I believe it's a one-time, like, you know, you pass the test and then you always have it, as long as I don't do anything crazy and get my channel taken down. So thank you guys for asking. And I hope you like me explaining this stuff to you. If you want me to just get to the cooking, I'll get to the cooking, but I'm learning a lot. Oh, people got their Cash Apps hacked. Oh my God. Thank you, Lisa. He hasn't even gotten up yet. Swim Shady. I hear him moving. All right, just drinking water. What were we doing? The sugar-free version. I'm going to wash a smaller pot. We talked about that. And we're going to see how our lemons are doing. All right, I have a small skillet in here. I'm going to wash it by hand. One moment, please. Anybody else grow up washing dishes by hand? Ooh, Miles is making a quart of fresh lemonade with monk fruit. That sounds so refreshing. Maybe I'll make some tea or something. Okay, so I'm just using my little nonstick here. If you're making the Maggie cakes, a small size, because I'm doing 1 lemon. I'll drop the link again in case anybody wants to come chat. Completely optional. You can just sit back and watch. But we've had a couple people come up. You do not have to cam up. But if you want to chat, snuggles, you're more than welcome to. All right, so we're going to do this simple syrup with monk fruit and water. The one we have going on is sugar and water. Aaron Laura still washes dishes by hand. Oh, you don't have a lot of dishwashers in Brooklyn? Is that what you mean? Okay. I hate to use all this, but I'm going to give it a try. We're going to do a 1-in-1. So the simple syrup is a 1-to-1 ratio. So 1 cup of sugar or 1 cup of sweetener for 1 cup of water. So let's see what we can use of the monk fruit. So this is a sugar-free, natural, plant-based sweetener. Okay, so I didn't have a full cup, but since it's 1-to-1, it's okay. We'll see where the measure is. So I'm just getting the rest of this. All right. So this is our monk fruit. Looks like sugar crystals, and I'm at 2/3 of a cup. So I'm going to pour that into my skillet, and I'm going to get 2/3 of a cup of water. All right, so we got 2/3 of a cup of water. So we're going to pour this in here, and then I'm going to go to the stove. I'll take y'all with me, and we're going to stir it up, stir it up. We're going to stir it up until it starts bubbling and put the other lemons in there. Lorinda has a dishwasher, still doing it by hand. Miles is asking, is monk fruit sweeter? Well, I just used the last of it. But you want to know, let's see. Is it sweeter than sugar? Here's what I found with the natural sugars, and y'all, I'm going to have to take a bio break in a minute. I can already tell. Been drinking this water. The monk fruit, the agave, like I feel like I have to use more of it. I don't know. Let's see. Yeah. Nana and Papa, they use their dishwasher as a drying rack. Oh, you've never used your dishwasher, Q? Y'all. Okay, here's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna take you on a field trip. I'm drinking water, so I need to take a bio break. I'm gonna mute and give you music, but I'm gonna show you guys what's happening to the lemons, okay? So buckle up. I don't know if y'all can see here. So they're still boiling, and hopefully you can see that it's thickened up. Before it was just boiling like water, but the water is evaporating. Nice little facial. And if you can see here, I don't want to touch it, but the lemons are starting to brown a little bit. Let me see if y'all can hold up. Can y'all see that? How around the edges and stuff? I know they're janky lemons, but you can see how it's thicker and how they're starting to brown. So this is where we need to keep an eye on it because we walked away before and you already knew what happened. All right, so I'm going to let you stay and watch my lemons. I'm going to take a quick bio break, and then we're going to come over here and do the sugar-free one. All right. Yes, monk fruit does not spike. Oh, let me read this to y'all. In case anybody's not familiar, hopefully y'all can see. I'll read it for you. Sucrin monk fruit is a natural sweetener made with erythritol and the ancient sweet fruit known as lao hanguo or monk fruit. Cultivation of the monk fruit dates back to the 1300s, and the fruit is known for its sweetness, its herbal medicinal properties, and its impact on general well-being. Sucrin monk fruit measures just like sugar and has a well-rounded sweet taste, perfect for baking or desserts. Sucrin monk fruit has no calories and a 0 glycemic index. So that's what we were talking about. It does not spike the blood sugar. All right. So I see your comment. Is Moose back? Oh my gosh. All right, y'all. I'm going to take a bio break. I'm going to give you music and I'm going to mute. I'm going to let you keep an eye on our lemons. And just give me 2 minutes because I'm an old lady who drinks a lot of water. Oh no, Miles. Uh-oh, how do I turn off the y'all? Okay, so we're back. So you see our what is this? Getting a little facial. Our candied lemons are still going. I'm gonna do the sugar-free ones on the other side, but I don't know if y'all can tell here. It's a little messy. It's fine. Cooking is supposed to be messy, but I'm gonna show you guys the stove. So you see how like I went to wipe. Hold on, sorry y'all. I know this is all janky, but you see how I went to wipe the stove and it's not like coming up easy. It's like a sticky um whatever it's called. I don't know, the sugar and stuff. I'm gonna have to really get in there. So it just says boil for 45 minutes. So nice and warm. Okay, let's get the other one going. I'm coming to your comments. I just all right. So I'm gonna put this other burner on. Sorry, y'all. Sorry. I like to run these through the dishwasher from time to time. Okay. So I'm gonna do the one here for the what am I doing? Oh, the mukrit, the sucrin, monk fruit. All right, so y'all can see we got the water on top and then we've got the sugar substitute down in there. So I've got this on. I'm gonna do like a medium high and I'm gonna stir this. We wanna get all of the sweetener to dissolve and come to a boil. Then we'll put our lemons. Let me put some lotion on my hands. I'm always washing ashy. Okay, so let me see if I can see y'all's questions. I'm so glad y'all are here with me. I love how y'all come and go and do what you need to do. I'll be here. All right, so let's stir it up. Okay, so I'm here, y'all. Hi. That's what they talked about me on Lead Attorney show. They said, you know, she can cook. She got that stove light on. I ain't listening to those kids. Okay, so Miles says a friend has been diagnosed with pancreatic cancer. I'm so sorry, sweetie. Now you're paranoid about food intake. Here's the thing when it comes to that. Cancer has struck my family too. And, I don't know. It's just like the example that's been set for me has been really good. Natural food is as good as you can get it. But there's just stuff I don't know. I'm not the food police and I'm not a doctor, y'all, but it frustrates me because it's like I've heard eat grapefruit, don't eat grapefruit, eat bacon, don't eat bacon. Oh, speaking of bacon, I'm going to go take that one out of the fridge so we can see. So this didn't take long at all. Y'all see that our sucrin has dissolved? Yeah, our health is definitely precious. Absolutely. Okay. So these are looking kind of good. I don't know if y'all can see how they foamed up. Let me get use a little mitt for a rest. So we want to get this one to boil up. Then we're going to put our janky lemon. So we have real sugar and monk fruit. So these are looking good and getting kind of brown. All right. Sorry, y'all. I'm going to, I know the light is behind me, y'all. We're working on getting some over camera equipment. I don't have it yet. I'm just scrolling. So y'all were talking about sanitizing. Is Mr. Mustachio back? Yay. You like my elevator music? Y'all, it just comes with this software. Thank you. All right, we're starting to boil a little bit. Let me know if y'all like this. Like being able to see. I think y'all do. So you see it's starting to boil a little bit. I want to wait for it to get to a rolling boil. This is the monk fruit. So this music that I have, this software that I use, it's called Restream. Actually, Snuggles told me about it. Oh, okay, looks like we're boiling. Hold up. Turn it down a little bit so it doesn't boil over. And I'm going to get my janky lemon slices. Please do not laugh at me. They were looking kind of sad, but I just want to see, what will happen. If it works well, I'm going to do lime, oranges, grapefruit, and lemons. I got beans, greens, potatoes, tomatoes, limes, oranges, grapefruit. You name it. You name it. Sorry, you didn't ask for that. All right, it's coming up. It just takes some elbow grease. The sugar's kind of sticky on my stove. But we clean as we go. All right, I'm going to show y'all what's happening over here. Then we're going to take out our bacon. So we're going to let this one boil. Do y'all see how this is foaming up? And they were starting to get brown. Our timer still says 12 minutes, so we'll let it sit. I'm going to take y'all back up. All right. Oh, yeah, so the elevator music moves. Restream is what I'm using. And Restream, Snuggles actually recommended it. Because y'all, humble beginnings. When I started, and if anybody wants to come chat with me, I'll drop the link again. You do not have to cam up. We're still small. But if you want to, you can talk while we cook. What I used to do, y'all, when I started, wipe now, scrub later. There you go. I meant to go fix my lip. I'm going to go do it. What was I saying? I used to go live on YouTube. Then I would end that stream. Then I would go live on Instagram. Then I would end that one. Then I would go live on Facebook, y'all. I was wearing myself out. And Snuggles actually gave me some good advice. Snuggles said, there's software that will let you multi-stream. I didn't know. How am I supposed to know? I'm just a home cooker. And so I got this Restream, and it allows me to do one stream. So that's why I'm not looking at YouTube. So I missed some stuff. Hey, Crypto, welcome to class. But yeah, so anyway, long-winded. The music that you hear is royalty-free music built into Restream. So I'm just gonna go moisturize. Our lemons are done. What else are we doing? Oh, we're gonna take the bacon out. So let's get our chocolate bacon. Oh, it's telling me low battery. I'm almost feeling like maybe we should wind up this stream. I will come back again and do fish again for the boys. I'll prep it so maybe you guys can see that. But oh, and then some unboxing. We got leftover longhorns from Papa's Father's Day, and I want them to eat their leftovers, but I'm gonna make them some more fish because it won't last for my trip. Where did this come from? Let's see how our chocolate bacon is looking. So looking really good. I put the cracker toffee in the fridge too. If your toffee is chocolate's starting to look a little glossy, means it's starting to melt, then you can put it in the fridge. Okay, this is much better. Let me show you all the comparison. So this bacon just came out of the fridge. This is the regular bacon with the drizzled sugar-free chocolate that we did earlier. I kept the candy bacon. I don't know if Wilbert is still with us. All right, this has been out on the counter. Can y'all see how this chocolate is still kind of shiny? So if I go to pick it up, it's gonna melt in my fingers. That's fine if you like that soft chocolate experience. However, I want the stiff chocolate. So kind of like, you know, when you bite into a chocolate covered strawberry, you want it to like hold its shape. So I just put this in the fridge. Let's taste one. So again, with the parchment paper, see how it's just coming up clean? And we've got that drizzled chocolate on there and it's not getting shiny. It's kind of ashy. Mm. Oh my God. I am such a texture person. Refrigerating it makes all the difference because, see, the chocolate, with it cold, it keeps its structure and it just kind of holds there. When you eat the one that the chocolate is still kind of soft, kind of slides off the bacon. So you take a bite and you see when I touched it, it was all over my hands. Living out loud, you don't have to cam up. If y'all want to come up, just turn off the camera. You can just do your sound. That's what Uncle Stu and Ty did. If y'all just want to chat, you don't have to cam up. We're small enough. I trust you. Nobody's broken the rules yet. Now, I'm going to say something I never thought I would say. My ex-husband actually gave me this recipe. He had it before with turkey bacon. And y'all know turkey bacon is kind of like deli meat. But I will say I did it the first time with turkey bacon. It was actually really good. And I'm trying to understand why. Maybe because beef bacon or pork bacon is more fatty and more salty. There's just a lot going on. The turkey bacon drizzled with chocolate, I don't know, it just had more something. Maybe because the turkey is kind of blander, so you get more of that chocolate flavor. Bacon, real bacon, has all that like salty and like that punch to it. It almost competes a little bit with the sweetness of the chocolate and the savoriness of the bacon. I'm still gonna eat it. Actually, I'm gonna leave it for the boys. So I'm gonna put this other one in the fridge. I don't know if Wilbert is back, but yeah, y'all, I would put this in the fridge. Love a crunch, yeah. So this was the candied bacon that we had the monk fruit on. I tasted one, it's really good, but I'm gonna put both in the fridge. One so they can firm up, and the toffee. When the gong gongs come down, I'll put it out. I smell something. Let me show y'all what's happening. Let me just get it. I smelled something that wasn't good. You see how this is the real sugar one. See how it's starting to brown? They're coming out now. All right. That's what happened. We walked away from it. It turned into molasses. So let me put away our chocolate. Oh my gosh. When I take them off the fire, let me show y'all what happened. Oh my gosh. This is sugar and water. So they're not boiling anymore. Do you see that color? And then my son put on his headphones and walked away. It was like black like molasses yesterday. All right, so I have another baking tray. The recipe says put them on parchment paper. Let's see how this goes. Okay. Hey, perfect. Just use the last sheet. So I'm just using a baking tray, and I'm gonna get the tongs. I'll bring y'all down so you can see. Buckle up. Yes, welcome everyone. Oh, Wilbert is back. Your chocolate. I know, right? Maggie, long cooking today, long stroking. I'm just bored. It's a holiday. I love being with y'all. So again, this is what happened. And our timer still has 3 minutes on it, but look at the lemons and the sugar water. So you see what happens when you walk away? Let me move this back so y'all can see. We're gonna take them out and put them on the parchment, see what happens. I don't know. Oh God, they look ridiculous. I'm not feeling too good about this, but we'll let them cool. At least it didn't burn down all the way. Sugar, water, lemon. But again, y'all were saying, you know, for cocktails or for desserts or something. Oh my gosh, like it's changing its shape. It's so creepy. That recipe said 45 minutes. I don't know, y'all. I would probably take it out before it got this brown. Get all of that. All right. So I'm going to let this cool. But he literally had to go outside and like scrape it out. But look at all this syrup, sugar in water. So let's move that out of the way. The jury is still out, but we'll see. We'll let them crystallize. It looks like torture food. Oh my gosh. Here we come, y'all. Yeah, I know, right? I don't do everything right. We'll set these here to cool. The video, what? Then what am I doing wrong? The other ones are still. I'll show you guys this video. I don't know what I'm doing wrong. Is it the food coloring? Mm-hmm. This is what he said.
Make sure your lemons are well rinsed. I recommend using organic so there aren't as many chemicals in the peel. Cut really thin slices. For our simple syrup, combine equal parts sugar and equal parts water with a bit of yellow food coloring. When it boils, add your lemon slices. Simmer this for about 45 minutes. Let them dry on.
Oh, he got them brown.
Looks like I forgot a seed in this one. Well, that gives you lemons. You make candied lemon slices.
Okay. All right, y'all. Looks like my battery is low. Let me just open this box, yeah, because it's going to die on us soon. We will wrap it up, but I will come back on and do dinner for the kids. We have leftovers from Father's Day. We went to Longhorn, so I'm going to make them eat their leftovers, and then I'll make them a proper fish dinner for tonight. And like a dessert topping. Wilbert, that's a great idea. Wilbert. Oh, I could use the sugar water mix. I guess maybe the kids could. Maybe like a tea, lemon tea. Huh. While I'm waiting on my iPad to die. So Wilbert, let me know since you're back. Did you see your candied bacon? I'll just repeat for anybody. We did bacon. Usually I do bacon and brown sugar, but we did bacon and monk fruit. Here's the difference. It candied and crisped up. What? Now the timer's going off. Can you imagine if we had left those lemons? But I'm gonna try it on grapefruit, oranges, lemons, and limes. Oh, you didn't see it or the reaction? Shoot. Okay, you'll have to replay because I drizzled it with chocolate. So here's what happened while I opened this box. And then we'll get it out if my battery's still going. When it dies, I'm gone. I know that's a horrible way to end, but I'm letting y'all know it's at 5%. I'm not getting a charger. But I'll charge it up before dinner. Genesis wants to know on the stove, I'm doing the sugar-free version. So this version is simple syrup with sugar, Dixie Crystal sugar. This version is the monk fruit version. I can take you guys over there, but let's open this first. I don't know what I got. You saw the parchment paper came from Walmart. I love my grocery delivery services. Link should be in the descriptions, or moderators, please find my coupon codes from older videos. $100 subscription for the year breaks down to $2 per week. For me, it keeps me out of the stores and impulse buying. Ooh, I needed some. Oh man, I wanted peppercorn. I didn't want the. It's fine. I wanted peppercorns to go in mine. I probably ordered the wrong thing. And so that I can stay greased up. Can't be ashy. All right, Wilbert, I'm gonna get your bacon. Oh. Oh, it was still up here, I guess. No, I put it in the fridge. What'd I do, y'all? Y'all, that monk fruit is looking crazy. I'll take you there. Okay. So I did drizzle it with chocolate. It tastes amazing. Here's the thing. This candied bacon had monk fruit sprinkled on it, and then we cooked it and let it cool. When I do this with brown sugar, my light went off, everything's falling apart, but it's okay. I'll be back tonight. With the brown sugar, it's thicker and it gives you that nice like toffee chew. The monk fruit was a light dusting of white sugar, so the color was lighter. I know my ring light went out, but when I bit it, it was like a nice thin glaze of sweet, but not the thick candy-ish. It was a different texture. Still very good. So I ate one plain. It was excellent. And then we drizzled some chocolate on it. Still very good. So Wilbert, depending on how you like your candied bacon, if you like it thick and chunky, because y'all like it thick and chunky, I would stick with the brown sugar. Let me take y'all to the stove. I think Swim Shady is coming down. It looks crazy, and I know we're about to die. But Genesis, you wanted to know? These are the lemons. I know they look crazy. I didn't cut them well because they would look horrible. Monk fruit and water. So the simple syrup dressed up bacon. Oh yeah, bacon was dressed up, Genesis. The simple syrup is 1 part water, 1 part sweetener. So 1 cup, 3/4, 3/4, 2/3, 2/3. You see this is all smoky. I need to probably stop because I don't want my smoke alarm to go off. So we're going to stop that. And I'm going to take these out and put them on parchment paper. Hey babe, I should not be holding this. You're back? Okay. We're just going to go ahead and plate these next to the other ones. Be careful, babe. Yeah, I'm going to put this on. So y'all saw the sugar ones. I know my lights are out. Let me get another tong. I know. I'm just doing this until the battery dies, and then I'll let them cool, and when I come back for dinner, y'all will be able to see. The janky ones are the monk fruit ones. So if this tastes good, when we have, oh, y'all can't see, sorry. When we have proper lemons that I slice, we'll give it another try. But it looks horrible. I'm not even gonna lie. But let's see how they cool and if they're candy. All right, I'm gonna try the other ones that have cooled. So remember, these are the first ones that we did. The hot ones just came out. Oh. All right, last taste test before everything goes. This is the full sugar one. Y'all know I don't eat sugar. It looks horrible. When I cut it, the slice was bad, but you see it's kind of gelled like candy. Oh. Stuck to my tooth like taffy. Now I know why they say cut it thin. Stove is off. I just don't like the smoke. Y'all? Okay. Alex, will you taste one of these candied lemons? Sound? No, here. Okay, take one. Don't take the hot one. Yep, that's fine.
That's hot.
No, it's okay. You're gonna have to peel it up.
Ah, you have to pick it up. Am I supposed to bite the skin too?
Yeah, eat the whole thing. Y'all, it is all up here. I'm literally gonna have to put my fingers in my mouth. And if you like, it's very sticky. If you like taffy,
I'm not a fan of sweets.
Alex doesn't like sweets. That's true. I think if you had better quality lemons. Let me show y'all. The recipe said cook for 45 minutes.
Ew. It's sticky.
It's very sticky. Y'all, this is like swish with warm water. Good point. Let me just try regular water. Wilbert, did you say, who said it was torture food? Y'all, it is.
My tongue's gonna have a workout.
Your tongue has a workout?
But it's good.
The taste, see, he said, but it's good. See, that's the weird thing. The taste is actually good. Thank you, Struggle Lemon.
It looks like, no offense, it looks like if you
Let me turn on the light, y'all. I'm listening. Go ahead, tell them.
It looks like if you got a lemon and burnt it with fire. But it actually tastes really good.
Oh, yeah. We all have to brush and floss now. Y'all, it's still. That is chocolate bacon. You can have some. Oh, tell them how the chocolate bacon is.
I gotta get all this orange.
Oh, you gotta get the orange out of your teeth. This one came out of the fridge. I would make it, definitely cut your lemon thin as you can get it. So you want a good fresh lemon and a sharp knife or a mandolin that you can get